Magandang hapon po sa inyo lahat and welcome to the Yokohama Arena. Ito po ang game number 2 ng NISSAY B.LEAGUE Finals. Ang maglalaban, Utsunomiya Brex, laban sa Chiba Jets. Anthony Sutay kasama si Enzo Flojo. Enzo, I'm excited once again dahil bakbakan na naman ang makikita natin mamaya-maya.
Magandang hapon, Anthony. Magandang hapon sa lahat ng mga nanonood ngayon, mga Filipino basketball fans na fina-follow itong B.LEAGUE. No? At sabi mo nga, ito na ang Game 2 ng NISSAY B.LEAGUE Finals. Kahapon, nanalo ang Chiba Jets. No? Medyo malayo lamang nila, pero inaasahan natin na mas magiging malakas ang ipapakita ng Brex dito ngayon sa Yokohama Arena sa Game 2.
Sa tingin mo ba, kasi alam mo, medyo mahina yung pagkaumpisa dito ng Brex at inaasahan ng marami. Sabi nga ng mga iba, yung mga eksperto na sila nga dapat ang favor dito. Pero kung tutusin mo, ang sama nung kanilang umpisa at parang hindi na sila nakabangon, Enzo.
Well, totoo yan, Anthony. No? Nakita natin kahapon na naunahan talaga ng Chiba itong Utsunomiya Brex. No? Parang they came out of the locker room na mas may matingkad na sense of urgency. No? Pinag-uusapan natin ang Chiba Jets. At yung player na nakita natin on screen, no? Si Yuki Togashi, isa siya sa mga catalyst nitong magandang simula ng Chiba Jets kahapon. Sa kabilang banda naman, yung Utsunomiya Brex medyo malamya yung panimula nila kahapon sa Game 1. Kung kaya't lumamang agad yung Chiba Jets ng 10-2. Nagkaroon ng magandang run ang Brex kahapon, no? Kaya nalamangan nila ng 13-10 yung Chiba. Pero pagkatapos nun, kumbaga, it was an all Chiba show already after that run by the Brex. So if you're, kung ikaw ay isang Utsunomiya Brex fan, kung fan ka ni Makoto Heijima o ni Ryan Rossiter, talagang pinagdarasal mo na mas maganda ang simula nila at ang ipapakita nila ngayong hapong ito.
Yan, nakita mo sa screen ninyo ngayon si Yuta Tabuse, yung kauna-unahang player ng Japan na nakapaglaro sa NBA. Sa tingin mo ba, Enzo, sa araw na to, baka bigyan siya ng konting pagkakataon na makapaglaro para lang bigyan ng, sabihin natin, konting boost yung moral ng kanyang koponan?
Well, fan ako ni Yuta Tabuse. Kaya nga nang sabi mo, Anthony, siya ang pinakaunang homegrown na Japanese player na nakapaglaro sa NBA. So ako talaga gusto ko sana makita siya makalaro ngayon para sa Brex dito sa finals. Pero nakita natin kahapon si Coach Anzai ng Utsunomiya, medyo tight ang kanyang rotation eh. Kaya tingnan natin kung makakalaro talaga ito si Tabuse. No? Feeling ko naman pwede kasi feeling ko may maiaambag to. Mabilis pa rin siya. Siyempre yung experience niya, playing at a very high level, lahat yan potentially makatutulong sa Utsunomiya Brex kung ipasok man siya ngayong hapon.
Diba, kahit katulad na nakita natin, minsan may mga injured players na nakakapaglaro, binibigyan na sila ng bahagyang playing time para lang tumaas lang talaga yung antas na paglalaro at saka parang ganahan bigla yung mga players. We'll see kung yun talaga yung mangyayari. Pero obviously, you mentioned two names a while ago. You mentioned itong si Makoto Heijima at saka mas lalo na to si Ryan Rossiter, isa sa kanilang mga talagang inaasahan na players. Itong dalawa ba have to come up with not just a better game but an overall great performance para makakuha ng panalo ang Brex.
Talaga, no? Yun ang kailangan talaga ng Utsunomiya Brex. Hindi man nanalo ang Brex kung itong mga top players na, no? Pinag-uusapan natin si Makoto Heijima, si Ryan Rossiter, pati isa pa nilang import na si LJ Peak. Ito yung tatlo talagang pinaka-inaasahan nila na buhatin ang koponan ng Brex. No? Kaya kung hindi magandang ipakita ng Big 3 na to, kung gusto mong tawagin Big 3 nga itong tatlong to, no? Talagang magiging yamado ang Chiba Jets dito sa Game 2. Tandaan mo, Anthony, nakita natin kahapon, di ba si Rossiter, 8 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists ang kanyang natala. Okay naman yun, pero para sa isang player ng kanyang kalidad, syempre, mas magandang performance ang inaasahan ng Brex. Lalo na kay Heijima. Si Heijima, isang icon na yan ng national team ng Japan. At maraming Filipino fans. Actually, medyo iniidolo rin to si Heijima kasi maganda talaga pinapakita nito. Pero kahapon, Game 1, ang sama ng laro ni Heijima. No? 1 out of 4 from the field. Nakatapos lang siya ng may 5 puntos kahapon. At definitely, mas marami sa 5 puntos ang kailangang itala ni Heijima para talagang mas malakas ang chances ng Brex na maka-equalize dito sa seryeng ito at magkaroon pa tayo ng Game 3.
Kung tutusin mo, Enzo, ito si Josh Cat lang naman talaga nakapagpakita talaga kahapon. Meron siyang 18 points at nakatulong din siya sa rebounding. He had 7 points pero talagang kahit si LJ Peak, 7 puntos lang yung kanya na ibigay. They really need more from yung tinatawag nilang expected gunners.
Well, totoo yan, Anthony. No? Sinabi mo nga si Peak. Si Peak entering the finals, no? Isa siya sa mga top scorers ng Brex, no? I think throughout the season, he was averaging around 15, 16 points per game. Sabi natin kahapon, di ba? The few games bago mag-start ang Game 1, he was actually averaging more than 23 or 24 points sa playoffs para sa Brex. Biglang kahapon, 7 points lang ang naiambag ni LG Peak, no? At isang malaking rason dyan, yung kanyang foul trouble. Natandaan mo kahapon, Anthony, di ba? Sa start pa lang, nung third quarter, nagkaroon ng 3 fouls agad si LG Peak. Kaya napilitan si Coach Anzay na ilagay muna siya sa bench, no? At doon namaga yung lamang ng Chiba Jets talaga. Kaya kailangan si Peak, pagpasok pa lang niya sa loob, kung magsa-start man siya ngayong hapon, na feeling ko magsa-start siya, kailangan maging agresibo talaga siya at kailangan maganda talaga ipakita niya. Kasi kung hindi, kung malamangan na naman sa simula ang Utsunomiya Brex, lalo silang magiging dehado dito sa Game 2.
Pag-usapan din natin, Enzo, yung grupo ng sinasabi lang yung mga coming off the bench dahil yung second stringers ng bawat kupunan will play a pivotal role once again. Siyempre, sa kanilang kupunan.
Totoong-totoo yan, Anthony. Kaya nakita natin kahapon, napaka-critical ng second unit contribution dito sa finals. Inaasahan natin na mas malalim dapat ang bench ng Utsunomiya Brex. Kasi nga, nandyan ang kanilang mga national team players na sina Makoto Heijima, nandyan din si Kosuke Takeuchi, at meron pa silang isang magaling na import na si Josh Gibbs coming off the bench. Pero nakita natin kahapon na yung second unit ng Chiba, actually, sila ang namayagpag sa Game 1, no? Led by si Gavin Edwards, yung isang naturalized player ng national team ng Japan. Gavin Edwards, siya pang nag-top score para sa Chiba Jets kahit off the bench siya. 15 points, kasama pa dyan ang 12 rebounds no, kahapon. So, ang napakaganda ng pinakita ni Gavin Edwards. At katulong niya mula sa bench, isa pang import si Sharon Shorter, nandiyan ang veteran shooter si Fumio Nishimura, at yung napakabilis siya ng playmaker si Ko Flippin. No? Kung ang bench ng Brex hindi pa rin makastep up ngayong hapon, feeling ko makikita natin na makakapanalo na naman ang Chiba at makakamit nila ang kanilang unang B.LEAGUE Championship.
Alam mo, kanina narinig natin si Coach Atsushi Ono, yung coach ng Chiba Jets. Ang sinabi niya, rebounding daw, napaka-importante para sa kanilang kupunan at yun daw ang ginawa ng kanyang mga players kaya nakakuha daw sila ng panalo. Pagkatapos nun, sabi niya dapat hindi maging fully relaxed yung kanilang mga players. Pag pumukpok na naman daw sila sa araw na to sa tingin niya, makukuha nila yung titulo. Kanina lang, nakita rin natin yung kabilang coach, si Ryuzo Anzai, the second coach interviewed. At ang sabi naman niya, sa game number 1, we could not play the game that we usually do. At sabi niya, today, mas importante daw ang depensa kaysa sa opensa. So, depensa daw ang kanilang ifo-focus. So, magmula daw sa umpisa, depensa lang daw talaga yung atupagin nila. Dahil para sa kanila, siyempre, talented naman yung kanyang mga players. So sabi niya, yung opensa, darating at darating yan. Pero, depensa ang kailangan natin gawin. So, tignan natin. Maganda yung sinabi ng dalawang coaches. Pero, it all boils down to the players dahil sila naman ang mag-execute.
Well, totoo yan. No? Ako, I completely agree doon sa sinabi ni Coach Anzay, no? Na depensa talaga ang kanilang dapat na main focus ngayong Game 2. At tandaan mo, Anthony, ang depensa, it doesn't just mean stopping the scoring ng kalaban mo. It also means making sure you get the defensive rebound to completely stop the possession para ikaw naman ang may pagkakataong makashoot. At kahapon nakita natin yan, big difference yan, yung offensive rebounding ng Chiba.
A while ago, nakita rin po natin yung mga opisyales na hahawak ng ating laro. At makikita po natin sila. They are gonna be also in the spotlight here. And so, dahil syempre kung hindi maganda yung tawagan dito, magkakaproblema. Syempre, hindi magugustuhan ng mga fans, hindi maganda yung flow ng laro. So, marami inaasahan dito sa tatlong referee natin. We have referee Uroshima, referee Kato, and referee Abe. Sila po yung ating tatlong opisyal na hahawak ng ating laro. At ngayon, nakikita na naman natin yung kahapon, during the opening, yan yung sinabi ni Ukon Inoue. At nagpasalamat na naman siya syempre sa mga fans para sa pagpunta nila dito sa B.LEAGUE Finals. At pinasalamatan din nila lahat ng mga B.LEAGUE fans na sumuporta all throughout the season.
Well, ako, Anthony, kung magpapakatotoo lang ako, medyo naiinggit ako talaga sa nakikita natin ngayon. No? Nakikita natin na sa finals ng B.LEAGUE, ang daming tao dito sa Yokohama Arena. Kalahati ng arena nakapula, kalahati nakadilaw, napakaganda ng atmosphere. Lalo pa siguro kung nandun ka mismo live and in person, di ba? Talagang mararamdaman mo, makikita mo, maririnig mo lahat ng sights and sounds ng finals ng B.LEAGUE.
Eh dito nga sa Pilipinas, natuloy lang yung isang taon dahil sa COVID-19 pandemic, yung PBA season, pero nakapag-bubble pa sila. So, being in a bubble, hindi talaga sila nakita ng kanila mga fans. And so, people relegated to watching it on television. But, kita naman natin dito sa Japan, talaga napaka-progressive ng kanilang bansa. They came away with a system that's in place right now. Kaya natuloy yung kanilang B.LEAGUE. At ngayon, nasa finals na nga tayo. Could be the final game. Pero pag sinabi mo sa mga fans ng Brex, sasabihin na hindi, magkakaroon pa ng game sa darating na Miyerkules.
Totoo yan, Anthony. No? I'm sure yung mga Brex fans, nag-aabang na yan na makita yung team nila na ipakita yung kanilang totoong kakayahan. No? Gaya nga ng sabi ni Coach Anzay kanina, parang feeling niya, yung pinakita nila kahapong laro ay hindi talaga yun yung tunay na potential style of play or quality of play na ginagawa ng Brex. Hindi yung nakasanayang panoorin ng mga fans nila. Even natin, no? Kasi itong Brex talaga, they're known for being talaga napaka-efficient na basketball team. At kahapon nakita natin talagang on both sides, offense and defense, talagang outplayed sila ng Chiba Jets. Kaya tingnan natin kung makakabawi sila ngayong Game 2. Tingnan natin kung hindi nila madidisappoint yung mga fans nila na naghihintay ng Game 3 this coming Tuesday.
At alam mo, ang dami rin mga na-disappoint dito yung mga eksperto. Dahil ang dami mga eksperto, halos lahat na mga eksperto, ang sabi nila, liyamado itong Utsunomiya Brex. So sabi nila, kung may mananalo, kung magkakaroon ng sweep, yung Brex ang mananalo yung 2 straight games. Pero Chiba nakakuha ng unang laban, kaya kung gusto ng mga eksperto na maging tama yung kanilang prediction, kailangan manalo yung Utsunomiya Brex sa araw na to, Enzo.
Totoo yan, Anthony. Isa ako sa mga taong nag-expect kahapon na mas liyamado dapat ang Brex, no? Tandaan mo, Anthony, entering the finals, yung Brex, na sweep nila lahat ng playoff games nila, walang talo kahit isa. Chiba naman, 4 wins, 1 loss entering the finals, no? Tapos itong Brex, on paper, sila nga ang mas malalim na kupunan, mas talented. Kaya, hindi mo ma-fault yung experts kung ba't sila ang talagang piniling liyamado. Pero, all the credit, no, to the Chiba Jets. All the credit to Coach Ono, to Yuki Togashi, to Gavin Edwards, sa buong kupunan ng Jets. Kasi kahapon pinakita nila na yung pagiging agresibo, pagiging energetic mo, yung pagkakaroon ng mas matingkad na sense of urgency, that can really raise your level of play. At yan ang nakita natin kahapon mula sa Chiba. At kung Jets fan ka, yan ang gugustuhin mong maipagpatuloy nila ngayon dito sa Game 2.
Same starters para sa Chiba Jets, starting out with number 1, Josh Duncan, number 2, Yuki Togashi, number 14, Takuma Sato, number 22, Sebastian Saiz, and number 31, Shuta Hara. Ito naman ang starting 5 para sa Utsunomiya Brex. Mag-umpisa sila with the same starting 5 as in game number 1. They have number 5, LJ Peak, number 9, Yasuke Endo, number 18, Seiji Ikaruga, number 22, Ryan Rossiter, and number 40, itong si Josh Scott. Kaya nakita natin, no changes in the starting lineup. Actually, Enzo, no changes in the starting lineup itong buong playoffs para sa Chiba Jets at sa Utsunomiya Brex.
And feeling ko that's a big reason why itong dalawang kumpanan na to ay talagang very successful itong playoffs. So one big reason yan kung ba't sila nakaabot ng finals. Ang consistency ng rotation ni Coach Anzay at ni Coach Ono na rin, no? Pero gaya ng pinagsasabi natin kanina pa, Anthony, gusto talaga natin makita ang mas magandang panimula mula sa Utsunomiya Brex. In particular, mula kay LJ Peak at lalong-lalo na si Ryan Rossiter. Tandaan mo si Josh Scott kahapon, siya lang siguro yung parang lone bright spot para sa Brex, no? 18.7 rebounds. Pero mas kailangan pa nila ng mas matingkad at mas malakas na production mula kay Rossiter at syempre mula kay LJ Peak.
Once again, our starters for Utsunomiya Brex, nandiyan si Peak, Endo, Ikaruga, Rossiter at Scott. Para naman sa Chiba Jets, they're starting out with Duncan, Togashi, Sato, Saiz, and Hara. At if you're just joining us here for game number 2, ang nangyari po sa game number 1, napakaganda ng umpisa nitong grupo ng Chiba Jets. They got off to an 8-0 start. They led 10-2. They led by 8 points early. Medyo, sabi nga ni Enzo kanina, humabol naman ang Brex. Lumamang pa nga sila 13-10. Pero pagkatapos nun, it was all downhill para sa Brex. In fact, the lead went as big as 20. At yun na nga yung naging final score natin kahapon in game number 1. 85-65. Kaya Chiba Jets took game number 1. Let's see what will happen here in game number 2 from the Yokohama Arena. This is the NISSAY B.LEAGUE Finals 2020-21. Anthony Stay po, kasama ni Enzo Flojo. At ito na po, mag-umpisa na po tayo for game number 2. And there is Yuta Tabuse. Tignan natin, Enzo, kung mabibigyan siya ng kahit bahagyang playing time, kahit isang minuto lang. But we're underway. And again, just like what happened yesterday, first attempt at the basket. Dito sa ating second game, mapupunta sa Chiba Jets. They go inside to Saiz. Saiz, drop step, puts it up and in!
At yan ang papanoorin natin, si Sebastian Saiz, Anthony, that guy, that Spanish import ng Chiba Jets. Talaga nag-step up yan kahapon. 13 points, 16 rebounds, 2 blocks para kay Sebastian Saiz. So he was a big X-factor para sa Jets kahapon sa Game 1.
Ito naman, sumagot kaagad si Endo at sabi niya, walang 8-0 na mangyayari ngayon dahil ngayon, lamang kami, 3-2.
Good sign yan para sa Utsunomiya Brex fans. No? Si Yusuke Endo kahapon medyo nag-struggle, no? With his shooting. And that's a good sign. Unang tikada pa lang niya pumasok. And speaking of unang tikada, ito naman si Togashi, Anthony.
Yun din ang nangyari kahapon, yung kanyang unang tira, pasok. At ngayon, lamang na naman ang dalawa ang Chiba Jets. It looks like we're gonna have a better game number 2. Enzo. Kita natin. Nag-miss dun si Endo and the tip-in. At ngayon, tabla tayo sa 5. Ako, Enzo talagang sa tingin ko desidido itong dalawang kupunan na bigyan tayo ng mas magandang laban.
O sana nga, no? I like what I'm seeing from the break. Ayan, si Rossiter nga. More energy, both defense and offense.
Scott blows the layup though. Rossiter's there for the putback.
And again, mas maganda ang simula ngayon ng Utsunomiya Brex. Feeling ko, baka nabigyan, nabulyawan ni Coach Anza ito kahapon pagkatapos ng Game 1, no? Kasi nga, hindi talaga yun yung laro nila. Napakalamya ng simula nila kahapon. Much better, more energy this time around in Game 2.
The tip, mapupunta kay Rossiter. Nagmamadali si Peak. Sabi ni Peak, kailangan kong bumawi para sa napakasamang performance kahapon. Togashi will pick up his first personal foul.
At eto na nga, maganda nakikita natin from Utsunomiya, no? As we see this foul from Yuki Togashi, no? He got a lot of ball, but he also got some wrist in that particular sequence, no? First foul on Togashi. Hopefully, he will not get a second one, no? Kasi kung makapangalawang foul to, baka mapipilito si Coach Ono na iupo ang kanyang star playmaker.
That's gonna be a turnover doon sa pasa ni Endo. Pero nakita natin, Enzo, itong si Endo a little bit more aggressive. Nakita natin, dalawang tira na galing sa tres. Tapos siya pa rin na may tangan ng bola kanina doon. Though he came up with a mistake.
At yun talagang kailangan.
Togashi's gonna be short on that one. Fast break once again. This time, Josh Scott puts it through. At labang na ng 4 ang Utsunomiya Brex. Wanna go inside. They go to Duncan. Medyo may konting reklamo dito. Galing kay Josh Scott. Balikan natin yung nangyari kanina. Isang dak-dak. Ngayon, 4 ang kanilang kalamangan. Ito, mas maganda pag-umpisa rito para sa kapunan ng Utsunomiya Brex. Tangkat sa may labas. Kay Hara. Hara, papasok sa may loob. Lefty, hindi papasok. Scott na naman ang may rebound. Rosser quickly gives it up. Balik na naman kay Rosser. They feel he got the advantage there. Quick foul ay bibigay dito ni Sato.
Hi, Anthony.
Yes, go ahead, Enzo.
Ayan, no? Pasensya na, medyo nagka-konting connection issues. Pero ito, mas maganda nga ang panimula nitong Utsunomiya Brex ngayon. 9-5 lamang sila. At kita-kita natin, no? They're starting with a bit more urgency, no? Ngayon dito sa Game 2. Talagang feeling ko, they know what's at stake. At kailangan talaga nilang mas magandang simula At ayan nga, no, si LJ Peak, ganda ng drive, drawing the foul from Sato. Very, very good sign ito para sa Utsunomiya Brex, Anthony.
Yan ang pangalawang foul ni Sato. Malamang papalitan na siya rito sa bahagyang ito. Pero tama yung sinabi mo. Talagang we can see now everybody from Utsunomiya Brex, from Peak, from Endo, from Rossiter, Scott. Talagang lahat sila sabi nila mas magandang pag-upisang kailangan. Yan na nga yung nangyari. Lamang po sila 11-5. A timeout will be called by the Chiba Jets. Agad-agad nag-timeout itong si Coach Atsushi Ono. Medyo naramdaman niya na yung kanyang kupunan siguro medyo nag-relax Enzo dahil sa napakalaking panalo na kahapon sa game number 1.
Feeling ko nagulat sila sa energy na pinakita ng Utsunomiya Brex in the first 3 minutes nitong game 1, Anthony. At isang proof na talagang napakalakas ng urgency at energy ng Brex ngayon. They actually have 7 rebounds already, Anthony. At sa kabilang banda, ang Chiba Jets, after 3 minuto, wala pang ni isang rebound. Kaya nga pinasok ni Coach Ono ang kanyang top rebounder and si Gavin Edwards now seeing action for the first time dito sa Game 2.
Medyo maaga nga talaga yung kanyang pagkapasok. Maaga rin yung kanilang timeout kahapon. Itong si Gavin Edwards pumasok with about 3.5 remaining sa first quarter dahil ang ganda naman ang pinakita ng starters pero ngayon palasa ka agad. Itong si Coach Atsushi Ono. Let's see if it works. Pero ang problema dyan turnover ka agad. At babalik na naman yung bola sa panig ng Utsunomiya.
Na kung basketball coach ka, yan ang ayaw mo makita. No? A turnover right after tumawag ka ng timeout. No? So not a good sign for the Chiba Jets. Medyo bumalik na ng mundo ng Chiba. Kahapon sila may magandang start. Ngayon, especially after that basket from the Utsunomiya Brex, ang Chiba naman ngayon playing from behind, Anthony.
First 2 points para dito kay Ikaruga. 14-5 na ang ating talaan. It's a big
Kita natin, Anthony, na
enjoyed.
Kita natin, Anthony, na yung execution ngayon ng Chiba Jets ngayong hapon, medyo hindi pa sharp nung execution na kahapon. Eto, may foul na naman. Offensive foul. Ito kay Josh Duncan ata ang foul na to. So that's 2 straight turnovers post-timeout, Anthony. No, makita natin yun. No? Moving screen. Itong si Josh Duncan, he was not set up properly before setting that screen. Kaya napakadaling tawag para sa referee natin. At ang momentum fully on the side of the Utsunomiya Brex.
Grabe, desidido yung Brex sa araw na to. Naku, sabi lang, magkakaroon pa rin tayo ng laro sa darating na Tuesday. Peak from the outside, he can hit this. Will come up short. Rossiter with an offensive rebound. At ngayon, mag-offensiva na naman sila. Brand new 14 seconds. Rossiter, excellent bounce pass! Dakdak na naman, but LJ Peak inside, another assist para kay Ryan Rossiter.
At napakaganda talaga ng nilalaro ni Rossiter. I think he has 4 rebounds, maybe 2 assists already, or something like that. No? Pero ang ganda na pinapakita. Si Rossiter talaga, Anthony, isa sa mga catalyst ng opensa ng Brex. No? Kaya pag active siya, pag aggressive siya, mas magandang execution ng Utsunomiya on the offensive end.
His line is 4 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Eksakto sa sinabi mo. And here comes Utsunomiya Brex once again. Atake si Scott. Papasok yun, may halong swerte pa!
Ayun na nga dapat sasabihin ko, Anthony, may halong swerte kahapon. may halong malas karamihan ng tira ng Brex, di ba? Especially nung second half. Pero ito ngayon, ay, gusto ko nga sabihin, hindi magandang role ni Scott to the basket. Pero medyo sinuwerte siya sa kanyang fade away. Feeling ko hindi na sinasadya, pero pasok pa rin.
Togashi now has 5 of the 7 points of Chiba. Pero tignan mo to, nakalampas na tayo sa 5 minuto dito sa ating first quarter at 7 pa lang ang nabibigay na puntos nito mga nakapula.
Totoo yan, Anthony. No? And I think to make things even worse, ito may foul ang Chiba. Sa bilang ko, pang-5 foul na nila yata to. So baka penalty situation na ata.
They are in the penalty.
Ang Chiba,
Tama, Enzo.
oo.
At ngayon,
So,
agad-agad, ipapasok to si Fumio Nishimura.
ayan. So ang point guard nila na veterano, ang shooter nila, si Fumio Nishimura, pasok na para sa Chiba Jets. Si Shuto Hara, yung isa nilang key player kahapon naman, ang kailangan ng umupo. Dahil siya ang natawagan ng foul, kung di ako nagkakamali. No? Si Ko Flippin, kita natin pumasok na rin. Itong dalawang to naging catalyst ng second unit ng Chiba Jets kahapon, Anthony. At feeling ko si Coach Ono, gusto niya ng added energy, added spark. Kaya niya pinasok itong dalawa, si Flippin, tsaka si Nishimura. Tingnan natin kung gagana itong adjustment ni Coach Ono.
Ang ginawa naman ni Coach Anzai, pinasok na niya si Makoto Hiyajima at pinasok na rin niya yung isang import niya na si Jeff Gibbs. So talagang balasa na naman yung ating mga coaches dito. It's been a real chess match. Kahapon nagwagi ang Chiba. Mawawala na naman yun, but one of the few turnovers para sa Chiba Jets. But the thing is, they only have 7 points across the board.
So that's true. No? The ball came off the knee or the leg of Ko Flippin. No? Ko Flippin kahapon, napaganda pinapakita niya in Game 1. No? He had a few assists kahapon, some key layups as well, especially second half. And now forcing a turnover on the Brex.
Ang problema, kailangan naman nila maka-score. Hindi lang puro depensa dahil humahabol sila rito. Here's Shorter. Shorter with left hand. Short. Shorter, inaantay yung bola dun sa may kanan. Ayaw naman bigay sa kanya. Ko Flippin. Tres! Pasok!
Ayun, saktong-sakto. Yan ang kailangan ng Jets ngayon. No? More scoring, more energy, more aggressiveness, especially with their second unit now on the floor. Magandang hugot ni Coach Ono, Ko Flippin. A lot of confidence entering the game. Nice shot from him from beyond the arc.
Short there. Yung tira ni Endo. Nakatawagan ng isang personal foul. Itong si Jeff Gibbs, nakakapasok lang.
At yan talagang parang big weakness nitong si Jeff Gibbs, Anthony. Nakita natin kahapon. He also was in a little bit of foul trouble para sa Utsunomiya Brex. No? So kailangan niya talagang medyo mas diskartehan pa. Kasi siya na siguro ang isa sa pinakamaliit na import on the floor right now for either of these teams. Kaya kailangan mas diskartehan niya. Kasi ang ka-matchup niya dito ay si Gavin Edwards, who has maybe about 3 or 4 inches on Jeff Gibbs.
Umataka na naman sa loob. Ang ganda ng layup. Basket and one opportunity rito. Para kay Ko Flippin, ang bilis ng batang ito.
Kita natin yung kahapon, Anthony. Ko Flippin just makes good decisions on the floor and uses his change of pace really well. Nakita natin yan dito. Ang ganda ng paglampas niya. Blow by niya kay Hijima. Hijima with a bad foul right there. A bit of a push off as Flippin took off for that layup. Ang ganda ng ginawa doon ni Ko Flippin. Good spark off the bench para sa Chiba Jets.
At nagbabalik po tayo dito sa Yokohama Arena para sa game number 2 ng Utsunomiya Brex at ng Chiba Jets. Ito ang NISSAY B.LEAGUE Finals 2020-21. Anthony Suntay po ang inyong nakakasama, kasama si Enzo Flojo. At ngayon, lamang po ng 7 ang Utsunomiya Brex. Game number 1 went to Chiba.
And that free throw went in, but I'm not sure what happened. I think para may isa atang Jets player na pumasok sa shaded lane bago ang tira ni Ko Flippin, kaya hindi na-count yung free throw na yon ni Ko Flippin.
Stricto talaga yung FIBA dyan sa mga patakaran na ganyan. Hindi ka talaga pwede pumasok na maaga. Labang pa rin sa Brex.
Pero turnover na naman, Anthony.
Napakarami na niyan, Enzo. And it's been happening time and time again.
Totoo yan. No? I think sa bilang ko, parang 5 or 6 turnovers na itong Chiba Jets ngayon. No? A
Officially
complete
5.
5 turnovers. Complete night and day contrast, no? Sa pinakita nila kahapon. And they really need to stabilize their offense. Kasi kung if they're not careful, kayang-kayang unahan talaga sila at medyo mamaga ang lamang ng Brex dito.
Little bit of a scramble. Lalabas. Ang mga nakapula. Humahabol sila rito. Shorter sa may loob with the left hand. Pasok.
At yan ang kailangan nila mula kay Shannon Shorter. No? Ang ganda ng pinakita niya in that transition play. Knowing that the defense was not set. Attacking the basket.
Traveling itatawag dito kay Shorter after they were able to get that defensive rebound. Pero disappointed si Jeff Gibbs dahil yung layup na yun. Normally, 9 out of 10 times papasok yun.
Definitely, no? At si Jeff Gibbs, he's the kind of player na, even if he's an import, he doesn't play a ton of minutes for the Brex. He's really more of a relief guy for the front line ng Utsunomiya Brex. So every basket he makes is actually kind of a golden nugget or bonus already para sa Utsunomiya. Sayang yun.
Sa Brex pa rin ang bola. Ito na naman si Hiejima. You like his aggressiveness here. Long two. Masyado na malakas. Stretching out for the rebound si Edwards.
At kahapon pa yan, no? Kahapon pa medyo may halong malas yung mga tira ni Hijima. He is getting to his spots, Anthony, pero for some reason, hindi rin niya mapasok yung mga tira niya.
Watanabe nakapasok na rin para sa Brex. Kahapon, wala rin siya masyado na itala. Gets that two-pointer!
Yan ang maganda kay Watanabe.
But still, nakapuntos pa rin si Watanabe.
That's right, Anthony. No? Si Watanabe, one of the reliable shooters ito ng Utsunomiya Brex. So if he can get it going para sa Brex, so that will give them another reliable weapon to be able to equalize itong serye natin sa finals ng B.LEAGUE.
Kahapon, it was a good start para sa Chiba Jets. Nakuha na yung panalo. Ngayon, it's an exceptional start para naman sa Brex. Tignan natin kung may tatablan nila ang serye. Matagal pa rin to. We've got 1 minute and 12 remaining sa ating first quarter. Flippin. Sash back. Hits that too.
Ganda na pinapakita ni Flippin. I like his confidence, Anthony. No? Even with Ryan Rossiter in front of him, he recognizes na mismatch to. Mas mabilis ako kay Rossiter. I can get to my spot. And that's what he did. Made the basket. And he's maybe the brightest spot right now actually para sa Chiba.
Hiejima. Gusto naman makabawi ng konti. Nilabas. Nabe time! Yes!
Wow! Ito na, nag-iinit na si Hironori Watanabe, Anthony. At ito, kung Chiba fan ka, ito ang ayaw mo makitang uminit. Kasi si Watanabe, if this guy catches fire, Anthony, he can hit like 3 or 4 in a bunch. So medyo red flag na yan para sa Jets.
5 puntos na si Watanabe rito. Gibbs, bibigay kay Hiejima. We're gonna go for the last shot here, and wisely so. Tiyak, matatapos yung first quarter, lalamang sila. Dadagdagan pa.
Good pass.
Inside, masyado malakas. Pero nandun for the putback. Isa pang veterano, Kusuke Takeuchi, is on the board.
Ganda ng bawi ng Brex ngayong Game 2, Anthony. Now, kahapon they were down after the first quarter. Now they're up big, up 10 after the first 10 minutes of play.
yesterday. Oh, and there's Gavin Edwards getting into the lane and throwing it down. Over to Coach Lippin. Decides to go to the basket. Oh, what about that? I thought he was going to do a pump fake and go up, and then he ended up going. We saw that yesterday. They were excellent in Game 2. Shootohara drives in, and there was the putback by Size. Shorter again. Good! Boy, he is in his rhythm. Oh, tough drive down low by Shootohara. That was Xavier winning the battle against Notre Dame. And Tagashi hits the three. Wow.
Halos kakapasok lang ni Kosuke Takeuchi pero nakapag-contribute na siya kaagad, helping Brex establish a 10-point lead. It's 26-16. Papasok dito sa ating second period.
Medyo kinilig ako dun sa tira ni Kosuke Takeuchi doon, Anthony. You know, this is a guy na a lot of Filipino fans are familiar with him. They know how he plays. And it feels good. It looks good to be able to see a veteran like Takeuchi make a good, positive contribution for his team.
That time yung tira ni Pete with long rebound going to no one. Pabalik yung bola sa Chiba. Tignan natin kung makakagana naman yung kanila opensiba. Napakarami na nilang mga turnovers. Officially, they have 6 turnovers. 3 turnovers lang para sa Utsunomiya sa ating first 10 minutes.
Never a good sign, Anthony, kung ang koponan mo, meron ka mas maraming turnover at mas konting rebound. At yan ang nakikita natin sa Chiba Jets ngayon. No? That's a big reason they're down by double digits.
Saiz was able to get a good shot there. Masyado na malakas yung kanyang baby hook. 10 pa rin ang kalamangan dito ng Brex. Three-pointer for Gibbs. Yes!
At ayun na, gandang tira ni Gibbs. Kung si Gibbs uminit at si Watanabe uminit pareho yan, mukhang baka mag-lights out agad to para sa Chiba, no? Kasi si Gibbs at si Watanabe, syempre part of the second unit yan nitong Brex, no? Kaya good sign yan para kay Coach Anzai. Pero ito, may foul yatang tinawag sa Utsunomiya.
That's gonna be Hijima. Nakita natin na talagang galit na galit siya doon sa tawag. Let's see it. He was claiming verticality. Watch this. Pero parang medyo papasok siya ng konti dahil medyo nahuli yung kanyang lusob. That is gonna be a personal foul. Sa Ace is gonna head to the line. At ang problema nga ni Hijima, kaya siya galit na galit kasi alam niya mapapalitan siya dahil dalawa na ang kanyang personal fouls.
Yun lang, no? At that is not a good sign for Hijima. No? I'm sure gusto nang bumawi after a subpar showing in Game 1. No? And for a competitor like Hijima, gusto na makascore at makakontribute lalo ngayon sa Game 2. Pero mukhang kailangan maghintay muna siya kasi nasa bench na ngayon dahil meron na siyang 2 fouls.
Well, so far, maganda naman yung pinapakita ng kanyang mga teammates. Kaya siguro, if I were him, relax ka lang muna sa bench at wag kang mag-alala dahil sa third quarter, gagamitin ka na naman ni Coach Anzai. That's gonna stay here on this end. Kala ni Ko Flippin, nakakuha na siya ng agaw.
Last touch doon si Flippin, no? Kahit na bumalik sa Brex ang possession, Anthony, I like what I'm seeing from Ko Flippin, no? Very, very energetic. A lot of aggressiveness on both ends of the floor.
Nice basket there from Ikaruga. May 4 na puntos na siya.
At itong si CG Ikaruga, nagsi-step up din big time para sa Brex, no? Jeff Gibbs, Ikaruga, Watanabe, these are not the main scorers of the Brex. But if they do score a lot, that's going to be to the advantage of Utsunomiya as we see a shot here from Yuki Togashi.
Alam mo, parang napansin ko rito, Enzo, correct me if I'm wrong, pero ito mga players ng Brex, basta nakakuha lang sila ng konting puwang, tumitira na sila. Hindi katulad nung kahapon, parang medyo nag-aalangan sila tumira.
Totoo yan, no? Napansin natin yan. Feeling ko napansin din ni Coach Anza yan, na medyo may hesitation kahapon ang kupunan niya for whatever reason, no? Pero ngayon, they seem sharper, more confident, at ayan nga, gandang tres. Mula na naman.
Nabe time!
At yan nga sinasabi natin kanina, Anthony, no? Itong si Hironori Watanabe, he is the embodiment of a streak shooter. Kaya kung iniwan bukas ng Chiba yan, he will really make them pay. At yan ang nakita natin ngayon, no? Watanabe, I think, pangalawang tres na niya at lumobo na ang lamang ng Utsunomiya Brex. Gandang screen na ni Takeuchi. As you can see, iwang-iwan si Yuki Togashi.
Hindi lang yun, pagkatira niya, tumatakbo na siya pababa kasi alam niya pasok na pasok yun.
Oo.
15 puntos na po ang kalamangan dito. And now it's going to be a turnover. Laban naman sa Brex. One of the few turnovers that they've had, especially here in the second period.
Totoo yan. I'm not sure on whom that, I think it was a charging call or illegal screen. No? I think it was on Takeuchi maybe or Gibbs. Pero medyo may cushion na dito ang Utsunomiya. No? They're bringing in Kai Taves. Ito dapat ang panapat nila kay Ko Flippin, no? So we'll see how Taves does, no? Here on the floor for the second unit, Anthony.
You can see the players ng Brex obviously want this game more. They're on the floor, they're diving, they're getting the 50-50 balls. At ito na si Gibbs, sabi niya, kaya ko si Duncan. That's gonna be the second personal foul on Josh Duncan.
At kitang-kita mo sa mukha ni Duncan yung frustration, Anthony. No? So si Jeff Gibbs, all of a sudden, I think he's found his mojo, Anthony. No? He's going aggressively against someone who's maybe taller by 3 or 4 inches than him. No? So both offensively, defensively, ang gandang energy, ang gandang hustle na pinapakita ni Jeff Gibbs and the rest of that bench mob, kumbaga, ng Utsunomiya Brex.
Yan ang sinabi talaga. He gives them so much energy off the bench at yun na nga yung nangyari. Endo! Masyado lang malakas. Di pa gumagalaw yung score. Medyo matagal na. Pero para dito sa kupunan ng Chiba, kailangan kahabol naman sila ng konti. There's Edwards inside. Foul and Taves.
Well, isang major difference na nakita natin in between Game 2 and Game 1 so far, Anthony, is the rebounding. No? Kahapon, clearly, Chiba was just crashing the boards really, really well. Ang dami nilang offensive rebound. Pero ngayon, bumaliktad talagang mundo. Kasi ngayon, 15 rebounds ng Utsunomiya at ang Chiba, by my count, no, I think only 7 or 8 rebounds so far in Game 2.
And a missed free throw there para kay Gavin Edwards. Hindi makakatulong sa kanilang paghabol dito.
O totoo yan. Ito si Gavin Edwards, he actually made a living on the free throw line kahapon in Game 1. So they need to score from that part of the floor without time moving, no, para mas makahabol sila. Alalahanin natin, 14 points na ang lamang dito ng Utsunomiya Brex.
Because si Taves saw less than about 5 minutes of action kahapon. During the playoffs, he was contributing heavily. Tignan natin kung mabibigyan siya ng mas maraming o mas malaking pagkakataon dito. Endo! Had to put that one up. The shot clock was winding down. Ito na si Togashi. Balik na naman sila kay Gavin Edwards. At si Edwards makakawala sa loob.
At baka yan na yung spark na hinihintay ni Coach Ono mula sa kanyang Chiba Jets. No, kahapon si Edwards also provided a good spark off the bench para dito sa Chiba. So if he can do that again, hindi malabong makahabol ang Jets dito.
Scott, maganda yung strategy. Trying to attack kung si Edwards and si Josh Duncan. That's gonna be a foul on Gavin Edwards, his first.
Well, una pa lang yan para kay Gavin Edwards. Pero gusto ko yung ginagawa ng Brex dito. Ang game plan nila, they will not shy away from the front line of Chiba. Even if Chiba's front line outplayed them in Game 1, no? They're making plays for Rossiter. Nakita natin na early in the first quarter. Ngayon naman, they're looking for Josh Scott and hoping he can get more fouls from the frontliners nitong Chiba Jets.
Babalik na si Saiz. Josh Duncan stays on the floor despite having 2 personals.
Yun ang iniisip siguro ni Coach Ono at this point, Anthony, is kung meron man akong big man na ipipreserve para sa second half, ipipreserve ko muna, paprioritize ko si Gavin Edwards. Kaya si Josh Duncan at si Sebastian Saiz ang nandyan sa floor ngayon para sa Jets.
2 missed free throws para kay Scott. Medyo matagal na sa 34 itong Utsunomiya. Togashi on the outside. He likes this matchup. Mas mabilis siya rito kay Scott. And Scott with the kickball.
Good recognition by Yuki Togashi. Si Togashi talaga, hindi lang siya mabilis, pero matalinong point guard din itong si Yuki Togashi, which makes him such a dangerous player para sa mga kalaban ng Chiba Jets. Also, a dangerous player para sa mga kalaban ng Japanese national team. Kasi nga inaasahan natin ito maglalaro para sa national team ng Japan, sa Olympics at siguro sa Asia Cup din.
Fast break. Medyo nagalit dun si Josh Scott. Hindi niya nagustuhan yung paghawak sa kanya. That might be an unsportsmanlike foul. Pero wala talagang magagawa si Ko-Flipin dun. Napakalaki ni Josh Scott sa kanya.
Oo, totoo yan, Anthony. Kailangan tingnan natin dito, if Ko-Flipin, kung talaga yung bola ba talaga hinabol niya, good pass here from Ikaruga, no? Hinabol ni Flipin, feeling ko naman yung bola ang hinahabol niya in that sequence, no? Medyo napalakas lang. Hindi ko alam kung may halong pulling down motion kasi ang bagsak ni Scott medyo malakas talaga on the floor. So feeling ko, yun ang titingnan ng mga referee natin. Una, if Ko-Flipin made a play for the ball, and second, if he contributed to the downward motion of Josh Scott. Tingnan natin, no? Ayun, feeling ko, teka lang, kasi yung left hand ni Ko-Flipin ang nakasabit dun sa right forearm ni Josh Scott. Feeling ko, nung una kasi feeling ko hinabol niya yung bola, pero parang may konting hila rin, Parang medyo hinila na pababa itong si Scott. Tingnan natin.
At yan na nga, ang sportsmanlike foul ang ibibigay sa kanya. So it's going to be 2 shots plus ball possession. That's a big call para dito laban sa Utsunomiya because Chiba could get a total of 4, possibly 5 points in this sole possession.
Tama ka, Anthony, no? Medyo potentially, yung momentum a little bit was going to the side of Chiba kasi they had some good defensive stops. Pero ngayon with that flagrant foul, or unsportsmanlike foul rather, on Ko-Flipin, aside from the points, feeling ko ang momentum babalik dito naman sa Utsunomiya Brex.
It's a split in the free throw there. Bola pa rin dito ng Brex. Yejima back in action. And it's a good setup there para kay Roster.
Classic drive and draw, kick out to the corner, shooter play. Ginawa ng Utsunomiya Brex. Good recognition by Yejima that the defense magko-collapse sa kanya. At si Rossiter nasa corner. He can hit that 3. He hit close to 40% from beyond the arc of regular season, Anthony.
That's going to bring us to our first official timeout here of the first half. It is 38-24. Lamang pa rin ang Brex dito.
Behind the back ですか。
うわーって言っちゃいました。
と言わなうならせる。
さあ今度は富樫、この点を取られた後すぐに取り返す。おしゃれなパスがあった。この第4クォーターで遺憾なく発揮している名古屋。このパスは通らない。ファストブレイク。後ろに回しました。バーレルのダンク。
At nagbabalik po tayo dito sa Yokohama Arena para sa game number 2 ng NISSAY B.LEAGUE Finals 2020-21. Lamang po, Utsunomiya Brex 38-24. Chiba ang nanalo sa game number 1. It's not gonna drop. It will for Josh Scott.
Wow! Josh Scott, feeling ko medyo talagang nag-overflow pa ang confidence itong taong to, no? Kasi kahapon nga, ang ganda na pinakita niya para sa Utsunomiya Brex, 18 points kahapon, no? Pero ngayon, that confidence has transferred into his Game 2 performance as well. Hindi lang niya ma-shoot ang bonus free throw niya.
Pero bibigyan daw siya ng isa dahil pumasok na ng maaga ang isa sa mga Chiba Jets jumpers.
Ayun lang, no?
Nakita mo, Enzo, nagsusumbong pa ng konti to si Roster sa referee. Sinasabi na naman yung kanyang katabi daw, tumatapak daw. Si Shuta harap ang kanyang tinuturo. At ngayon, hindi na kailangan tawagan ng referee dahil pasok naman ang free throw ni Scott. 41-24 na ang ating talaan.
Well, gamesmanship na. Diskarte na lang ang tawag dyan, Anthony. After all, we are in the finals, no? Kaya, anything, whatever it takes to win, yun na talagang gagawin mo, no? At yun ang ginagawa ng Brex ngayon. More energy, more urgency here in Game 2.
They're now enjoying their biggest lead at 17 points. Balik na naman sila doon sa may loob. At bakit hindi? Successful yan. At kita mo, wala masyadong magawa si Duncan dahil dalawa na nga yung kanyang personal fouls, but it's gonna be a miss here for Josh Scott.
At magandang ginagawa ng Brex. Even if Josh Scott did not make that shot, no, magandang point mo, Anthony, they know Duncan will not defend as aggressively. Kasi nga may dalawang foul na to. Pero on the other end naman, Utsunomiya must not forget how to defend aggressively. Kasi nga, kung hindi, may mga open shots ang Chiba like what happened with Sebastian Saiz dun sa sequence na yun.
Saiz now with 5 points to go with 1 rebound. Flippin, matatawagan ng foul dun. Ang problema sa kanila, nasa penalty na sila.
At yun talagang medyo trademark move na ni Hejima, ang kanyang change of pace, no? Off the screen, titigil yung bahagya and then atake sa basket, hopefully catching his defender off his footing, no? At yun na nangyari kay Ko Flippin in that sequence.
Final 3 minutes, 41 seconds na ating first half. At ngayon, lamang pa rin ang Utsunomiya Brex. They got off to a great start here in game number 2 and they've never looked back. Anthony Stay po, kasama si Enzo Flojo para sa ating coverage ng NISSAY B.LEAGUE Finals 2020-2021.
At gaya nga ng sabi mo, Anthony, magandang start here for the Utsunomiya Brex. No? A lot of energy right off the gate para sa Brex. That's why they're leading the rebounding battle and good shooting din. Nakakalimang tres na. They're shooting 5 out of 10 from beyond the arc, talking about the Utsunomiya Brex.
A lot of adjustments ang kailangan gawin ng Chiba Jets dito sa darating na second half. And so let's see. Before that though, they want to be able to make sure na ipalapit pa lalo sana yung kanilang hahabulin sa darating na third period.
And that's one guy na kailangan mas ma-involve ng Chiba, si Sebastian Saiz. Tandaan natin kahapon, he had 13 points and 16 rebounds. No? Kaya kailangan mas ma-involve siya both offensively and defensively ng Chiba Jets.
Step back three. Pasok na naman para dito kay Peak. Nag-iinit talaga
Mas
sila
maganda.
galing sa 3-point distance.
Oo, mas maganda pinapakita ni LJ Peak ngayon. I think he has, kung di ako nagkakamali, 8 points na para kay LJ Peak. First 3-pointer na yan ngayong hapon, pero nakaka-anin na tres na as a team ang Utsunomiya Brex.
One and done na naman sa ofensiba ng Chiba. Yujima trying to extend this once again. Peak thought about it. May konting bangga. Akala niya tatawagan ng foul. Walang tawag. Shorters, kabilang panig. Stuffed through there by Gavin Edwards.
Alam mo, Anthony, I thought maybe Shorter could have been called for an offensive foul there. I think he may have warded off maybe with his right forearm. Pero breaks of the game yan. Still have to continue playing defense, no? At yun nga, ganda ng follow-up jam ni Gavin Edwards.
Trying to stage a mini rally ang Chiba Jets dito sa katapusan ng ating first half. Let's see if they can continue to get it going. The lead of Brex was at a high of 17. At ngayon, 15 puntos pa rin ang kalamangan nila. Sila pang may tanga ng bola. They find Watanabe. Watanabe sa may kanang bahagi. Peak! Tres! Short. The tap. That looks like it was last touch by Saiz. At mananatili ang bola dito sa koponan ng Brex.
Kung kahapon, Anthony, ang Chiba, napakaganda ng boxing out nila. That's why they won the Battle of the Boards in Game 1. Pero ngayon, talagang nag-adjust ang bigs ng Utsunomiya Brex. No? They're battling for the rebounds more aggressively. Mas maganda yung mga box out nila kay Saiz saka kay Edwards. Kung kaya't mas maraming rebounds ngayon ang naitatala ng Utsunomiya Brex.
Rossiter left open for three. Bang!
Ay nako. Bad defensive stand from the Chiba Jets. Anthony, you're down by 15. You cannot afford to leave one of the best shooters ng kalaban mo wide open from one of his favorite spots, top of the key.
Pinilit ni Hara. Mintis. Narito na naman si Watanabe. A minute and a half remaining before we take the halftime break. Pag-usapan muna namin ni Enzo yung mga pangyayari sa ating first half. Pasok na naman ang tira nitong si Rossiter.
At kahapon si Rossiter, Anthony, 8 points lang ang naitala niya. Pero ngayon, by my count, I think he has around 12 points already kung di ako nagkakamali, no? So mas maganda talaga, di hamak ang pinapakita ni Ryan Rossiter this time around.
Watanabe with the rebound. And here's Rossiter once again. Feeling it. Tapos sabi niya, teka lang, hindi tayo nagmamadali. Lamang na tayo ng 20. Watanabe to the wing. Endo for three. That was halfway down.
I thought that was a good setup job. Magandang setup job ni Watanabe. Hindi lang ma-knock down yung three from that right corner. Sayang, no? Pero again, kahit hindi na-shoot yun, ang ganda ng execution ng Brex ngayon, Anthony. Much sharper than what we saw kahapon in Game 1. At talagang medyo nahihirapan mag-adjust at mag-rotate ang depensa ng Chiba ngayong hapon sa Game 2.
At yun naman ang sinabi ni Coach Ryuzo Anzai doon sa kanyang interview. No? Sabi niya, hindi yung Brex na team ang nakita ko kahapon. Parang hindi sila ang kino-coach ko all season long. Pero ngayon, I'm sure, sabi niya, ito na. ito na yung kupunan ko at natutuwa ako sa kanilang pinapakita ngayon. Edwards gonna force the issue inside, gets the layup.
Medyo pinwersa ni Edwards yun. But yun ang kailangan niyang gawin kasi wala masyadong galawan tayo nakita from his teammates in that particular sequence. Kaya talagang pinwersa na ni Gavin Edwards to the hole, aggressively driving to the basket.
Alam mo, hindi ko alam kung napansin mo yun, Enzo, pero itong ginawa ni Jeff Gibbs, he could have inbounded that ball a few seconds earlier, pero inantay muna niya. Now, more seconds get knocked off at ito, sabi na, last shot ang ating kukunin at yun na nga yung nangyari. It is 52-32 at the half. An exceptional start, an even better finish para sa Utsunomiya dito sa second quarter. At ngayon, lamang sila 52-32. Wow, Enzo, let's look at the sinasabi natin yung mga pangyayari sa first two quarters. Ikaw ba'y nabigla? Hindi muna sa Brex, ha? Pag-usapan muna natin yung impressions mo sa nangyari sa Chiba Jets. Parang ang lamyano kanilang pag-umpisa.
Totoo naman, Anthony. Night and day, parang araw at gabi ang diferensya na nakita natin. It's a totally different Chiba Jets team na napaparod natin ngayon here in Game 2. Remember, Anthony, kung manalo ang Jets dito, they will get their first ever B.LEAGUE championship. Kaya in-expect ng mga tao, they will be even more energetic ngayong Game 2. Pero yung kabaliktaran ang nakita natin ngayon, no? They have been so turnover prone. May 8 turnover na ang Chiba Jets, no? At even in rebounding, nanalo sila kahapon sa rebounding battle. Ngayon, they are -7, kung di ako nagkakamali. -7 sa rebounding department, no? Kaya, kung ako si Coach Ono, talagang medyo pagsasabihan ko itong mga bata ko. Kasi nga, dehadong-dehado sila, down by 20 entering the second half, no? In a game na feeling ko kung matalo ang Chiba Jets dito, ang momentum lalong pupunta sa Brex into Game 3. Kaya itong last 20 minutes ng Game 2, para sa akin, Anthony, this could be make or break already for the Chiba Jets.
Alam mo, pag tinignan natin yung mga numero dito, +8 ang Utsunomiya. They have 14 assists as compared to just 6 para sa Chiba Jets. Malaking bagay din yan. Brex really playing as a one cohesive unit.
Totoo yan, Anthony. No? Mas maganda ang pasahan, mas maganda ang pag-set up at execution ng Utsunomiya Brex. They've had a lot of open shots nitong first half. No? At kahit hindi pumasok yung iba, kita mo pa rin napaka-deliberate at napakaganda ng pag-set up sa kanila ng mga playmakers. And because of that sharp execution and playmaking, it's helped them be more dangerous beyond the arc, Anthony. Tandaan mo, they have 7 3-pointers already. They shot 7 out of 15 from 3-point land in that first half. One big reason kung bakit ang lamang nila ngayon ay 20 ngayong halftime.
Well, we're going to take a break. When we come back, hihimayin palalo natin yung mga numero. Pero we're going to take a break. Tignan natin po yung mga halftime ceremonies dyan na gaganapin sa Yokohama Arena. At magbabalik po ang ating coverage ng B.LEAGUE Finals in just a bit.
And let's go on to the next segment of the show. Here, we will be explaining and introducing to the viewers attractions of the B.LEAGUE that are not well known yet. Called What's Up B.LEAGUE? Point 2. Asian player quotas. It's a new rule started from this season. Each team will be able to sign with one player from China, Chinese Taipei, Indonesia, Philippines, or Korea, and they do not count as the foreign player quotas. There are 2 main reasons. Number 1, improving the competitiveness of the B.LEAGUE. It increases the opportunities to play against great players in Asia on a daily basis, and also to deal with excessive playing time of foreign players. Number 2, business standpoint. It enables the league to explore the Asia market, sponsorships, and broadcasting rights. There are currently 3 players playing under Asian player quotas. Jin Liu from China, playing for Utsunomiya Storks. Jaemin Yang from Korea, playing for Shinshu Brave Warriors. and 30 Ravenna from Philippines, playing for Sun and Neo Phoenix, who have made a major impact on League's Asian market strategies. I heard some rumors that more and more players are coming. Who do you want next?
やりそうです。今度は
そうですね、どちら側に行くかですね。
あと3秒。ベンドラメ3秒から来たー。
そしてロシターボールを持って残り3秒、
2秒、1秒。
打ってから決めてきた
すごい。
ー。見事ですライアン・ロシター。
ミドルから打っていくかっていう判断です。スカウトノールックで入ろう。いや、今の素晴らしいパス、
見えてました。
はい。スピードでかわすことはできなかったというところだ。これで終わるのか。スリーポイントが決まりました。これが
素晴らしい。
富樫、さすがのこのシュート精度がありました。
いやもうね、今完全に時間もね、見ながら
残りが5秒になる篠山、ここからアタックを開始。ゴンズに渡ってこれはいい合わせ。いいパスでした。第1クォーター終了。31対23。
残り10秒切っています。スイッチしました。木下のシュート落ちたが名古屋がつないだ。張本決めて第1クォーター終了。
このシュート大きかったんじゃないですかね。
さあ残りは動き出すショットクロック。コリンズは外から金丸コーチでセンド目。
さあ富樫がいって最後はギャビー・エドワーズ。最後の最後決めきりました千葉ジェッツ。
バウンドを作りアウトするのがなかなか捉えにくいんで、
はい、おっと今の安藤のちょっとダンク気味でしたね。
すごいダンクでしたね。
篠山、長吉のディフェンス、辻はもう打つしかない。スリーポイント決めた。3本目。キックアウト山内、そして広瀬のスリー、これも落ちる。さあ残りは21秒。
いや、これ
ポゼッション差、
時間使ってオーバータイムで右ぐらいの形を取らないとですね。
3点が欲しい東京です。ディープスリーきたー。
タイムアウト。
安藤聖也トップオブザキーからのディープスリー、この勝負どころねじ込みました。そうですね、はい、
これファール2回できるんで、多分切り刻むと思うんですよね。
見せるとすぐダブルチームをかけてきます、渋谷です。田中から須田のスリー、須田は今シーズンはスリーポイント拾った。ポゼッション横浜、残り15秒切りました。森川受けてアクセンバーズのスリー、残り 8.3 秒、横浜逆転。新潟タイムアウト。
改めまして大きな拍手をお送りください。スペシャルハーフタイムパフォーマンス、東京スカパラダイスオーケストラ。
After na po dito sa game number 2 ng NISSAY B.LEAGUE Finals 2020-21. At lamang Utsunomiya Brex sa larong ito ng 52-32. Pero lamang ang Chiba Jets sa serye 1-0. At nakita naman natin, Enzo, ibang klase. At mukhang desidido yung Brex na magkaroon ng laro sa darating na Tuesday because they started out like a house on fire and so far, Enzo, they have never looked back.
Totoo yan, Anthony. Na maganda yung sinabi mo, they started like a house on fire. At yan talaga nakita natin dito mula sa Utsunomiya Brex. No? They know na if they lose this game, wala na. That's the end of their season. No? So it's really literally win or go home para sa Utsunomiya Brex. No? They shot 52% from the field in the first half, 46% mula sa 3-point land, Anthony. At they've out-rebounded itong Chiba Jets 20 to 14. If I'm not mistaken. No? Kaya talagang mas maganda pinapakita ng Utsunomiya Brex nitong Game 2 kumpara sa pinakita nila kahapon in Game 1. Definitely ang momentum nasa side ng Utsunomiya. Ang magiging big question na lang is anong adjustments ang ginawa ni Coach Ono ng Chiba para sila medyo makahabol nitong third quarter and put themselves in a position para posibleng makasilat pa pagdating ng fourth quarter.
Obviously, if you're a Chiba Jets fan, gusto mo makuha na ng Jets yung titulo ngayong araw na to. Kung ikaw naman ang supporter ng Brex, gusto mo syempre magkaroon ng Game 3. Pero para sa mga non-partial fans, mas importante syempre na magkaroon ng Game 3 dahil yun, that's gonna be a fitting way to end the season, Enzo. Pag umabot ng do or die, game number 3 para sa titulo.
Well, totoo yan. No? I think yung mga fans ng B.LEAGUE, yan ang gusto nila. I mean, syempre kung Chiba fan ka, gusto mo manalo na ngayon yung Chiba Jets, baka maging dehado pa yung kuponan mo sa Game 3. But generally speaking, no, para sa lahat ng fans ng B.LEAGUE at sa lahat ng nanonood ngayon sa atin, syempre maganda ang prospect ng Game 3. Mas exciting yan para sa lahat, di ba? At tingnan natin kasi kung mapagpatuloy ng Brex ang kanilang maganda pinapakita, as proven by the numbers you see on screen, malamang sa hindi, magkikita-kita tayo ulit sa Tuesday para sa Game 3.
Look at these numbers. 4 turnovers only para sa Utsunomiya Brex. Actually, para sa Chiba Jets, it's not too bad having 8 turnovers dun sa first half. Pero syempre, sobrang talagang inalagaan lang ng mga possession ng Brex. Kaya 4 pa lang ang kanilang mga pagkakamali.
At hindi lang yan, Anthony. No? 4 turnovers, pero 13 assists na itong Utsunomiya Brex. No? That's a turnover ratio of 3-1. No? And for a team, napakataas niyan. At yan ang isa sa mga pruweba na ang execution mo on offense ay napaka-sharp at napakalinis. No? At yan ang kailangang ipagpatuloy ng Utsunomiya. Siyempre, don't take your pedal of the your foot off the gas pedal, kumbaga, di ba? But at the same time, kailangan wag ka masyadong manggigil, wag masyadong maging reckless kasi kailangan i-expect mo na may mga adjustments, especially defensively, itong Chiba Jets.
Ang ganda na sinabi mo, no, Enzo, sabi mo yung gigil. Sa tingin mo ba, may halong gigil itong Chiba Jets dahil para sa kanila, kung makuha nila yung game number 2, sila na sana yung, yung kampiyon sa season na to.
Feeling ko nung early parts ng first quarter, Anthony, medyo may konting gigil for this team. I mean, tingnan natin ang konteksto ng Chiba Jets, Anthony, gaya ng sabi mo, lamang sila 1-0 sa seryeng ito. Kaya isang panalo na lang, champion na sila. Pero ang pressure sa kanila, feeling ko namayagpag nung first quarter. Kasi tandaan natin, bago ang season ito ng B.LEAGUE, the past 2 seasons, or the past 2 finals, Chiba, nakalaro yan sa finals noong 2018 at 2017. Ang problema lang, natalo sila. Okay, at 2018-2019, natalo sila in both those finals. And now, they feel on the verge of victory finally, on the verge of a championship. Feeling ko yung pressure na yun factored in to their slow start dito sa Game 2.
Well, for them, they can just have to realize that there's still 2 quarters of basketball to be played. Marami pang oras at marami pang pwede mangyari. If in 2 quarters, nakalamang ng 20 yung kanilang kalaban, well, in 2 quarters, pwede rin silang humabol ng 20 na yun. Pero tignan natin, because napaka-desidido ata nitong Utsunomiya Brex na magkaroon ng laro sa darating na linggo na to.
Ang gusto kong makita from the Jets dito, Anthony, medyo titimbrehan ko ang kanilang energy level at body language nila. Kasi syempre, if we see them with very low energy, tapos slumped ang shoulders and mabagal bumaba, that's gonna be a very bad sign para kay Coach Ono at sa Chiba fans.
Let's see how they start out here. Essentially with the same starting five. Si Hara, ang may tangan. That's a good seal. Pero biglang foul na lang ang itatawag dito. That's a good foul. Actually not giving up the 2 points.
Actually, no, medyo
Saiz ngayon na sa labas. Togashi, 3, no. Saiz with an offensive rebound, put back, basket and 1.
Ono wants to see more of that from Sebastian Saiz. Naalala natin, kahapon, siya isa sa mga X-factor ng Game 1 win nila. 13.6 rebounds, 2 blocks. Ang dami na ginawang exactly parang ganyan, no? Just skying over the opponents, getting those offensive rebounds. Yan exactly na makita natin from Saiz, from Duncan, from Gavin Edwards ngayong second half.
So they scored in the first offensive. Ngayon, tignan natin kung makakuha sila ng mga defensive stops para makabangon naman sila ng counter rito.
Magandang ginagawang adjustment ni Coach Anza, pinagbababa niya ng bola dito si Roster, tapos biglang hand off kay either kay Peak or kay Endo.
Here's Saiz on the break. Saiz will take it all the way home. Niluwa yung bola. Scott ang may rebound.
Medyo minalas lang si Saiz. So, may last decision there, no? He knew na mas maliit yung naghihintay na kalaban sa kanya. Kaya talagang sinugod niya, no? Ayun, turnover ni Scott. Si Peak lang ang magbabante kay Saiz. Gandang set up ni Saiz sa sarili na. Hindi lang niya makasok up. Sayang opportunity para sa Chiba Jets.
Peak to Rossiter. Floater, papasok.
Grabe si Rossiter, Anthony. Pero medyo old man's game lang nilalaro nito si Ryan Rossiter. Halata mo, he's not as fast. Hindi na si bilis, si athletic nung mas bata pa siya. Pero nakakahanap pa rin siya, dumidiskarte, nakakahanap ng paraan para makascore.
Nakita naman natin talagang utak ang kanyang ginagamit. Saiz inside, fouled. Babalik na naman siya sa free throw line.
At ito gusto ko makita from Chiba, no? A bit more energy, Anthony, on both end of the floor. Si Saiz is trying to really carry the offense para sa Chiba Jets. No? And it's a good sign. They need someone na magiging go-to guy if they want to make a run into the second half.
Saiz missed that first free throw. Napaka-importante mga free throw to. Mas lalo na since humahabol ka, kailangan maipasok mo to. First foul doon kay Ryan Rosser. Nahuli siya. Kanyang pagsundot. That cuts the lead. But still, a very huge advantage enjoyed right now by Utsunomiya Brex. Peak. Balik kay Rossiter sa may kanto. Endo once again. Strong side, weak side. They go to Scott sa labas. Endo for 3. Naipit.
Yun lang. Pero magandang ball swing ang ginagawa ng Utsunomiya Brex. Side to side, left to right, strong to weak side. Resulting in kahit ang mintis ni Endo yung tinangin from the wing. No? You still want him to take that kind of it's a rhythm 3. Hindi lang niya napasok.
Possession arrow says Utsunomiya Brex. Kaya naman nanitili yung bola dito sa kanila. Rossiter, laban kay Hara. They send a quick double. Swinging it, Ikaruga. Labas, extra pass. Peak para sa 3. Everything but the shot, Enzo.
Ayun nga. First time, hindi na talaga ang shoot ng text and defense.
Dito naman sa may labas. He has been a little bit more active today as compared to game number 1. Extra pass, knots the 3.
Of the passing in ni Rossiter. Kaya
Duncan stopped. 3-on-1 fast break. Inside, Josh Scott.
Gandang pass na naman. A coach loves it when the big not only runs the floor, but sees the floor real. Sa Utsunomiya Brex.
Duncan, gustong bumawi. Masyado malakas. Rossiter taps it to himself. And they're on the break once again. He's got peak on the wings. He will take it in himself. 2 free throws dito para kay Ryan Rossiter.
Yung si Rossiter medyo mahirap i-scout, Anthony, kung ikaw ang kalaban ng Brex, no? Kasi alam mo, hindi siya ganun kaliksi, hindi ganun ka-athletic, at even yung dribbling niya, hindi ganun kaganda, medyo high dribbler itong si Ryan Rossiter, no? Pero, again, madiskarte siyang player, eh. He's still able to bring the ball down and make good decisions in transition. That's good for the Brex, bad for their opponents, at dahil naturalized player ito ng national team, that's good for the Japanese national team and bad for us if we face them in the Asia Cup later this year.
Six minutes, 21 seconds pa rin ang nalalabi dito sa ating third quarter. Lamang ng 59-36 ang Utsunomiya Brex. Kailangan nila makakuha ng panalo rito sa araw na to para magkaroon ng game number 3 sa darating na Tuesday. Rossiter on the line for 2 free throws. Pasok ang una. Palaki ng palaki ang kalamangan ng Brex dito. Not a good sign para sa mga fans ng Chiba Jets. Ito si Rossiter. Sinisigurado yung pangalawa. Iluluwayo ng konti. Balik na naman ang bola kay Togashi. 24 ang kalamangan dito. That's going to be a turnover and Sebastian Saiz. At tuwan-tuwa na naman si Rossiter. Everything going their way. Flop. Hindi tinawagan. Tayo kagad si Togashi. Going inside. Basket and one sana. Ikaruga. Tinira yung bola. 2 free throw. Ang ibibigay dito sa kanya.
At maganda pa rin ang aggression na nakikita natin from Utsunomiya Brex, Anthony. No? Magandang decision ni Ikaruga. Napansin niya medyo nahuli, fighting over the screen itong si Yuki Togashi at inatake niya ang depensa ng Chiba Jets. Medyo hindi ko gusto ang body language ni Yuki Togashi ngayong second half ng game, Anthony. No? Parang he should be the spark and the leader of this Chiba Jets team right now. Pero the way his shoulders seem slumped and the way he's reacting at ang kanyang demeanor ngayon, parang walang urgency from Yuki Togashi so far to start the second half. No?
Dito mo, doon sa foul na yun, talagang binanggana lang talaga ni si Ikaruga eh. He wasn't even trying to go for the ball. Shorter sa may loob. Ilalabas, Gavin Edwards for 3, yes.
Yan ang mga kailangan pa. A lot more of that for the Chiba Jets para makahabol. Tandaan natin, 22 points ang hinahabol ng Chiba Jets dito against very hungry, very motivated na Utsunomiya Brex.
Endo misses everything. Falls to Edwards. Ito na naman si Shorter, nagmamadali. Trying to make up for lost time. Saiz, 16-footer, masyado malakas. Nice lead pass. Scott sa may loob. Block ni Saiz.
Gandang habol ni Saiz doon on the defensive end, no? No easy baskets pag ang sentro mo si Sebastian Saiz.
Togashi, nakapasok na naman ang tira. Ito na, mukhang pakamabuhayin naman sila ng kaunti. Baba sa 20 ang kalamangan ng kalaban.
Now remember, Anthony, if you are Chiba, ang target mo at most, no, mababa sa 15 o 15 ang lamang ng Utsunomiya by the end of the third quarter.
Pero ito na naman si Scott, kumakanan naman sa may loob. Josh Scott now with 14 points to go with 3 rebounds. Saiz. Kehara. Shorter ngayon. Shorter nakawala sa loob. Collapse ang depensa. And he throws that away.
Not a good decision by Shorter in that sequence, no? Medyo momentarily, bukas na siya dun sa wing, but he passed off that 3-point shot for the baseline drive, no? At in hindsight, maling decision yun kasi ang sama ng paso niya. Pag-drive niya to the baseline, na-cut off siya ng depensa ng Brex, and he made a wayward pass, hoping Togashi would get to the spot, pero hindi nangyari. Turnover na naman para sa Chiba Jets, and the Jets have been so turnover prone ngayong hapong ito, Anthony, at definitely hindi yan ang gusto makita ni Coach Ono at hindi yan ang kailangan nila ngayon na naghahabol sila ng 22 puntos sa third quarter.
Jeff Gibbs babalik kasama si Makoto Hijima at kasama na rin si Watanabe. Rossiter. Watanabe. Floater sa may loob, gumamit ng glass. Pasok na naman.
Good job by Watanabe, no? Driving past, I think it was Togashi who was on him. Tapos nakita niya, wala nag-collapse. O sige, titira ko to floater about 10-12 feet away from the basket. Easy 2 points para kay Watanabe.
Pasok na si Nishimura. Kahapon, solid yung kanyang performance. Ngayon, tignan natin kung anong kanyang kontribusyon. Tap from the back, goes to Rossiter, but the pass goes awry.
Yun lang.
Sayang. Ano ba yun?
Magandang back tap mula kay Ryan Rossiter nung nag-drive si Shorter, no? Pero medyo yung pasa, actually hindi medyo, actually, ang layo talaga ng forward pass ni Josh Scott, no? Talagang hindi niya strength ang kanyang passing game.
Nanggigil siya, nakita niya, lamang na lamang
Yun lang.
si Ryan. Hindi niya nabigyan ng magandang pasa. Edwards will hand it off. Go flipping. Back to Edwards. Edwards bangs it through.
At yun ang kailangan nila, no? If they can, kung mas maging consistent yung ganong execution ng offense para sa Chiba Jets, at on defense they get stops, definitely makakahabol sila. Pero so far, that's become, too few and far between para kay Coach Ono and his Jets.
Itong minuto na yung nakakaraan dito sa third period. At lumaki pa ang kalamangan ng Brex. Hijima will misfire. Offensive rebound will go to Brex.
Pilit na pilit yung tirang yun ni Makoto Hijima. Although I think the shot clock was already winding down. But still, he had a few more seconds na sana mas magandang tira yung na-manufacture niya. But credit to Josh Scott, no? He did not give up on the play. Still got the offensive rebound. Repossession na naman para sa Brex.
2 minutes, 31 seconds remaining sa ating third period. Lamang pa rin ng napakalaki ang Utsunomiya. Pero lamang ang Chiba sa serye. 3 on the way! Just a little bit short.
Kanina pa natin nakikita yung ganyang play, Anthony, no? Drive and kick mula sa Brex. They've had some success with that here in Game 2.
Verticality there para kay Jeff Gibbs. Nahirapan makapasok ito. Chiba. Gibbs. Watanabe!
Heat check, yung tinatawag nating heat check, Anthony.
Oo, sinabi mo. There's gonna be another steal. Quickly a foul. Itatawag dito kay Josh Duncan. Pangatlo na yan para kay Duncan.
And Duncan, he has had a bad game for the Chiba Jets right now, Anthony. I think he only has 2 points lang and 2 rebounds, and for a 6'8", 6'9" big man, definitely hindi yan ang numbers na gusto mong makita. And that turnover, ano ba yan? Ika-12 na yatang turnover yan, o ika-11, ika-12 turnover na ng Chiba Jets ngayong hapong ito, Anthony.
Alam mo, Enzo, I stand corrected. It's the 4th personal foul nitong si Josh Duncan. So sa tingin ko, kung hindi mailapit ng score ng Chiba Jets, baka hindi na natin siya makita sa larong ito.
Posible nga yan, Anthony. No? Siyempre, ayaw mong makitang mag-foul out yung isa sa mga imports mo. And you just want him to maybe get ready for a Game 3 if we will have a Game 3. Pero based on sa nakikita natin after that free throw shot from Jeff Gibbs, malamang sa hindi, mukhang magkaka-Game 3 na tayo ngayong Martes, Anthony.
We'd like to thank all the fans for joining us here for B-League action. Diyan sa Yokohama Arena, 4,700 fans have packed it in, and why not? These are the 2 best teams this season. At napapanood po natin sila ngayon, medyo palapit ang Chiba Jets. Can they continue? We'll find out. There's still a 4th quarter to be played. Halos 1 minuto na lang natitira dito sa 3rd. That's a good stop.
And Chiba needs more stops like that, Anthony. No? They were able to force 15-footer from Utsunomiya Brex. Hindi na shoot ng Utsunomiya in that sequence. No? At nakuha ng Jets ang rebound. Marami tayo nakitang ganyan kahapon sa Game 1. Pero medyo madalang ang ganyang outcome para sa Chiba Jets ngayong Game 2. No? Pero sana, I'm sure pinagdarasal ni Coach Ono na mas tight ang depensa ng kanyang koponan into the 4th quarter.
Another 3 there from Nishimura. Cuts the lead further. It's down to 18.
Ito, medyo may konting signs of life tayong nakikita from the Chiba Jets. No? Hitting 2 straight shots from the outside. Si Shannon Shorter kanina. Sank a jumper off the right corner. At ngayon naman si Fumio Nishimura, ang kanilang veteranong shooter. No? Unang basket na ngayong hapon yung press na yan.
And now, a timely miscue para sa Utsunomiya. I say timely para sa Chiba because it looks like they're trying to get some momentum going into the 4th period. Let's see kung pwede nila ipagpatuloy yan.
At ito yung kind of sequence na pwedeng mag-swing, kaya nga ng sabi mo, Anthony, ng konting momentum sa panig ng Chiba. No? If they can maximize this possession, get 2 or 3 points, and then make a stop to end the quarter, actually, hindi pa tapos itong laban na to, Anthony.
Shorter. 2-man game. Swing it out to Nishimura. Nishimura all the way through. Lintis. Malaki sana yun. Pero ngayon, pag maka-score ang Utsunomiya, they're gonna go for the last shot here. They could bring the lead back up to 20 or keep it at where it is now at 18. Regardless, malaki pa rin ang kanilang kalamangan heading into the 4th period. Stopping, popping. It's gonna drop there for Hiyojima.
Finally, feeling ko si Hiyojima, kanina pa yung katul-katul maka-shoot, no? At that very aggressive drive to the basket to close out the 3rd quarter. Alam kong may 1 quarter pa tayo, Anthony, but that really sets the Utsunomiya Brex really well for the last stretch of this Game 2.
Rossiter, as always, orchestrating, threads the needle there. It is 2-0. Takeuchi with an offensive rebound. Peek for three. Overshoots. Takeuchi's gonna track it down again. All 6'9" of him. Hiyajima. Bang! Finds Gibbs. Gibbs might have to put this one up or at least attack. He'll give it up. Ikaruga hits that three. They send the double. Nabe time! Yes! Watanabe knocks that one down. Hiyajima. Scott, Gibbs, Rossiter together with Ikaruga on the floor. Hiyajima for three. Yes! They've got a whole week to prepare. Tabuse for three. That is the exclamation point. Fourth quarter begins dito sa Yokohama Arena. Ito po ang game number 2 ng Utsunomiya Brex at ng Chiba Jets. Laban ito para sa NISSAY B.LEAGUE Finals 2020-21. Anthony Sitay kasama si Enzo Flojo. At kailangan makabalik dito ang Chiba Jets kung gusto na makuha yung titulo sa araw na to. Kundi, magkakaroon tayo ng game number 3 sa darating na Tuesday.
I like the energy na pinakita ni Sebastian sa Ace in that sequence, no? Pero tinapatan naman, hindi ko kung si Endo ba yun o si Ikaruga yung humabol sa rebound na yun at naagaw pa yung possession mula kay Saiz Anthony. Pero maganda talagang energy na pinapakita ng Brex ngayon to start the fourth quarter. Kanina gusto ko sana makita na mababa ng Jets yung kalamangan ng Brex to mga 15 or 14 points pero hindi nila nagawa yun. Kaya medyo mas dehado pa rin sila dito sa fourth quarter.
Critical 3 minutes here para sa Chiba Jets. Kung gusto nga nila makabangon. Because I think entering the last 6-7 minutes, pag hindi talaga na sila nakalapit, parang mawawalan na sila ng gana.
Totoo yan, Anthony. Talagang ang formula for Chiba is really get shots, you know, make shots, get stops, and siguro pinaka-importante, wala masyadong turnover. Pero ayun, turnover agad mula sa Chiba.
Not needing to rush. Sabi ni Endo, 20 pa rin naman ang ating kalamangan. Even if we trade basket at this stage, we should be okay. Rossiter, hindi inaantay yung pasa ni Hiyajima.
Konting
Sabi naman
miscommunication.
ni Hiyajima, ba't na nagmamadali?
Easy lang, easy
sabi
lang.
ni Rossiter, but then, tama rin naman yun. Do not give your back to your teammate.
Oo. Actually, si Rossiter, kung akong coach, medyo magagalit ako kay Rossiter doon kasi after na bigyan ng handoff si Hijima, takbo sa spot pero wala siyang awareness na ipapasa sila sa kanya ni Hijima yung bola.
Gavin Edwards, nawala yung bola. Quick hands from Ikaruga. Wala pa rin ang nakaka-score dito sa ating fourth and final period. That's just fine para sa Utsunomiya dahil 20 ang kanilang kalamangan. Gibbs. Mawawala yung bola. Another turnover. Saiz! Pasok sa loob.
Ayan. At kung kahapon ang lumalaban para sa Brex ay si Josh Scott, ngayon naman ang talagang lumalaban para sa Jets ay si Sebastian Saiz pa rin. Walang kapaguran, 100% pure energy defensively and offensively.
8 minutes, 10 seconds na nalalabi sa ating laro. This is game number 2. Kung manalo ang Utsunomiya dito, magkakaroon tayo ng game number 3. Winner take all. Para dito sa NISSAY B.LEAGUE Finals 2020-2021. Bola, nasa Utsunomiya. Hindi naman sila kailangan magmadali. Falling his peak, holds on to it. May konting sipa, and here comes Saiz once again on the break. Mautak to si Igaruga. Binangga na lang ito si Saiz.
Medyo mas maliit talaga siya kay Saiz. Alam niyang, Saiz can just run over him, no? Pero alam din niyang kailangan niya i-foul kasi si Saiz ang gumagawa ngayon para sa Chiba Jets, Anthony, no? Kaya medyo duty foul ang ginawa ni Seiji Ikaruga sa sequence na yun para sa Utsunomiya Brex.
Active hands! At babalik na naman ang bola dito sa Brex. Ikaruga doing it on both ends.
Ito ang isa sa mga talagang nagpatumba sa Chiba Jets ngayong hapong ito, Anthony. Ang kanilang turnovers, no, sa bilang ko, parang may 14 or 15 turnovers na ata itong Chiba Jets. At isang rason yan kung bakit talagang namamaga ang lamang buong game itong Utsunomiya Brex.
Shorter! Sayang na naman yun. They've had so many opportunities. Alam mo, Enzo, they've been getting the stops. Ang problema, hindi lang talaga sila nakapag-score doon sa kabila.
Totoo yan, no? At kung may mintis man sila, wala masyadong second chance opportunities para dito sa Chiba Jets. No? Kahapon, they had double-digit offensive rebounds, pero ngayon, 4 na offensive rebounds lamang ang meron para sa Chiba.
5-second violation. Isang turnover na naman para sa koponan ng mga nakapula. And it doesn't bode well for their comeback here this afternoon.
Totoo yan, Anthony. 7 minutes and 32 seconds na lang natitira dito sa Game 2. Medyo may full court press ang pinapakita ng Chiba. Pero it's what we call a weak or soft full court press. No? Wala masyadong pressure actually on the ball carrier.
Scott makes his spin. Will miss. At yung bola, babalik na naman sa Chiba. So again, another good defensive stance, Enzo. Ang tanong, makaka-score ba sila?
Gandang defense ni Gavin Edwards, staying vertical. Good help naman by Saiz, fighting for the rebound. Now the big question, gaya nga ng sabi mo, it all boils down to execution on the offensive end. Makakatira ba ng maayos ang Chiba Jets? O parang nung last 2 sequences, turnover na naman mangyayari sa kanila dito.
Ko Flippin, excellent pass, finds Duncan.
Itong si Ko Flippin, I really like this guard, Anthony, no? Just makes so many good decisions, sees the floor really well, good timing on that drop pass down to his big man, Josh Duncan. Maybe that's the best play that Josh Duncan actually na nangyari sa kanya ngayong hapon, no? In Game 2.
Parang nawala yung pagka-agresibo nitong Brex. 3 on the way, short. That might be a foul on Saiz.
Yun lang. Almost a good defensive stand, no, para sa Chiba Jets. Pero loose ball foul na tawag kay Saiz. I think yung right arm niya kasi, no, naka-hook siya dun sa underarm itong si Ryan Rossiter.
Pangatlong foul na yan ni Saiz. Remember, itong si Josh Duncan has 4.
Good pressure.
Shot clock.
Yun lang.
Was down to 2.8 and Flippin is gonna bail them out.
Kakasabi ko lang, good pressure on the defensive end by the Chiba Jets, no? But medyo dinibdiban ni Ko Flippin to si Ikaruga as he was trying to drive to his right-hand side. At sabi mo nga, sayang kasi under 3 seconds na lang ang shot clock ng Utsunomiya. Pero na-bail out sila ng foul ni Ko Flippin.
Parang nagiging hesitant itong grupo ng Brex sa kanilang opensiba. Walang gusto tumira, Enzo.
Medyo may halong pagod na rin yata itong Brex, Anthony. Kaya medyo yung execution nila ngayong 4th quarter ay medyo hindi ganun ka-crisp or ka-sharp as compared to earlier in the game. Siguro may halong a little bit of complacency na rin. No? Parang ang dating sa akin ngayon, Utsunomiya's playing not to lose rather than they're playing to win in Game 2.
Exactly. Now might be a good time to bring in Yuta Tabuse para bigyan sila ng konting leadership. Saiz pushing his luck. Ang dami mga sayang na tira para sa Chiba Jets.
That should have been a sure 2 points na para kay Saiz. No? But again, defensively, kahit yung body language ng Brex, parang feeling nila, parang ang dating sa akin, medyo, okay, we're up by 16, 5 minutes to go, atin na to, parang ganun yung dating sa akin. So we'll see, no? Kasi that could be a recipe for disaster kung mag-run dito ang Chiba.
At yan, sabi ni Roster, enough is enough. Ako naman ang pupuntos dito. After all that hesitating, finally nakascore sila. At timeout ang Chiba Jets. Meron pa tayong 5 minuto at 10 segundo sa ating game number 2. You're watching the NISSAY B.LEAGUE Finals 2020-21. Naglalaban po ang Utsunomiya Brex at Chiba Jets. Chiba Jets nanalo sa game number 1. Utsunomiya Brex lamang dito sa game number 2. Pinasok na ang kanilang starting point guard na si Togashi. Talking about the Jets. Duncan resets, gets blocked. Hijima with the block there. Papasok sa loob. Scott. Basket and one. And that just might bring us to our technical timeout here. Well-run play para sa Utsunomiya Brex. Yun ang kinailangan nila. 20 na naman ang kanilang kalamangan. Under 5 minutes to play dito sa ating game number 2. Mukhang nanganganib na ang pagkakataon ng Chiba Jets dito sa larong ito. Pero tignan natin, mathematically still possible here. But one more free throw coming up para sa Utsunomiya Brex, courtesy of Josh Scott.
At feeling ko, Anthony, ito na magiging parang last hurrah ng Chiba Jets, no? Ang pagbabalik ni Yuki Togashi on the floor. Tignan natin if his presence can spark a good, strong comeback attempt from the Jets here in the last 5 minutes of Game 2.
I think, Enzo, in the next 2 minutes, kailangan mababa nila sa 14 to. Pag hindi, tapos ang kwento.
Totoo yan, no? Kasi right now, 20 points in 4 minutes, not a very manageable situation for Chiba.
May agaw pa. At ngayon, gagamit ng oras. Itong Utsunomiya. 3 on the way. That would have been the dagger. Edwards with the rebound.
Sayang. Medyo nanlamig na ang 3-point shooting ng Brex ngayon dito sa fourth quarter. Kaya sana, it would have been a perfect time, no? Para sa Jets na makahabol. Pero gaya ng sabi mo kanina, paano ka makakahabol kung puro turnover ka naman?
Duncan, ang ganda ng sundot sa likuran. Galing kay Jeff Gibbs. Pero dahil sa sundot na yon, dapat naman bola ng Chiba.
Yung isang referee sa bandang baba, ang pinoint pa niya, Anthony, tinuro pa niya sa direction ng Utsunomiya. Pero tama ka, feeling ko na sundot ni Gibbs yun, kung kaya dapat ang bola pabalik lang sa Jets.
At alam niya, kita mo, ang ganda ng ngiti ni Gibbs. Eh. Sabi niya,
munti ka na siyang makaisa doon.
Sabi niya, okay lang, lamang naman tayo ng 20. Force 3, not gonna work. Gibbs with the rebound. And that just could be it. Definitely a victory here para sa grupo ng Utsunomiya. At magkakaroon tayo ng game number 3 in 2 days' time. Ayan na, sumigaw pa si Gibbs ng end 1. End 1 na nga ang nangyari.
Parang ano rin to si Gibbs, Anthony. Parang baby Charles Barkley. You know? Yung built ng kanyang katawan, yung size niya, about 6'4", 6'5". Tapos yung pag-atake niya sa basket, agresibo rin. No? Tapos yung show of emotion niya, gaya na nakita natin doon. No? At kita-kita mo naman, mga teammates niya, tuwang-tuwa na naka-potential 3-point play. Itong si Jeff Gibbs.
Nabanggit mo naman kanina, Enzo, sabi mo that he gives them so much energy coming off the bench. Not really a big scorer, pero syempre sa depensa at saka sa rebounding talagang dun siya nakakatulong.
Totoo yan, no? Ang mga coaches, ang tawag sa ganyang klaseng player, glue guy, no? So maybe yung numbers will not tell the entire impact of that player, pero in terms of energy, aggressiveness, even the chemistry he brings to the floor, no? Malaking bagay yan.
Well, the 3 is gonna drop there para kay Taguchi. It might be too late a response though.
Medyo, kasi nga 20 hinahabol ng Chiba with 3 minutes to go. Kahit makalimang tres ka pa, kung hindi ka naman makastop on the other end, medyo kakapusin ka dito.
Almost a nice save. It is a save. Brand new 14 seconds na naman. Talagang uubusin na nila yung oras dito kung maaari. Hiejima, no. Another offensive rebound and put back this time. Galing kay Jeff Gibbs.
At yan na nga, si baby Barkley natin, no? Si Jeff Gibbs giving more insurance baskets for the Utsunomiya Brex. I think it's really safe to call it na. Kagaya na sinabi mo kanina, Anthony, na mukhang magsisi you on Tuesday tayong lahat dahil mukhang magkaka-game 3 tayo. Ang ganda ng pinakita talaga ng Utsunomiya Brex dito. I think si Coach Ansay, maganda yung mga adjustments na ginawa niya. Wala masyadong adjustment sa kanyang rotation kasi same starters at same second unit, but their sharpness of execution and the energy that they had ngayong hapon, talaga namang sobrang iba dun sa nakita natin kahapon sa Game 1. No? Kahapon, it was Chiba that was really jumping out of the gym with energy. Pero ngayon, start of the game pa lang, kita-kita naman natin ang Brex. No? At ito nga, baka makita natin si Tabuse. Anthony, nagsistretching siya sa may sidelines. Tingnan natin if we are going to get our wish and see Yuta Tabuse suit up and actually see action for Utsunomiya.
Nakita ko siya in action in the last semifinal that they had. Dun sa last game nila, they were up by 20 going into the last couple of minutes, Enzo. At pinasok si Yuta Tabuse. Nakatres pa siya para sa kanyang kupanan.
Sana nga, no? Alalahanin natin, Tabuse was a trailblazer, no? Para sa Japanese basketball. Unang homegrown player na nakalaro nga sa NBA para sa Phoenix Suns. At ngayon nga, may dalawa ng NBA player na homegrown ang naglalaro sa sa NBA, no? Yuta Watanabe at saka si Rui Hachimura. But the doors were opened really by Yuta Tabuse.
And that doesn't bode well for the Philippines dahil pag nakatapat natin sila,
Naku,
hindi naman natin sila nakatapat sa Olympics. Pero sa mga ibang mga FIBA competitions, kung sakaling it doesn't come into conflict with their NBA schedules, kung makapaglaro yung dalawang player na yun, sa tingin ko, even with a naturalized player that we have now, even with PBA reinforcements, baka mahirapan na tayo, Enzo.
I totally agree, no? I mean, ayokong, sana mali tayo, di ba? Pero totoo yung sinasabi mo, Anthony. Imagine mo na lang, ha? Naturalized player, Ryan Rossiter. NBA players, Rui Hachimura and Yuta Watanabe. Meron pang naglalaro sa NBL, si Yu Daibaba. Tapos isama mo, to round out everything, Yuki Togashi sa point guard. Aba, yan na siguro ang pinakamalalim na team, na national team, sa buong Asia, kung sakali man, no?
And they have a whole lot of other players on that national squad. Napapanood lang na natin ngayon si Makoto Hiyajima. And there are a load of other great basketball players already now. Itong si Kai Taves, nasa pool din, pero medyo bata pa. But then, they're saying that he could be a future fixture para sa national team din nitong mga Hapon.
Totoo yan, no? Si Taves, baka si co-flippin din, no? Baka ito maging heir apparent ni Yuki Togashi at point guard para sa national team.
And look at this, adding insult to injury. Nakatres pa si Gibbs. Balik na naman sa 25 points ang Kalamangan.
Good shot by Shorter, no?
Baskets.
Yeah, pero wala na to. It's a done deal. We will have a Game 3, Anthony. At sana mas dikit na talaga ang Game 3 para sa ating finals. So, wow, medyo nag-iinit na talaga ngayon itong si Jeff Gibbs ngayong fourth quarter, ha?
Baka sinasabi niya kay Coach Anzay, Coach, nakita mo ba yung back-to-back threes ko? Baka pwede ako mag-start sa game number 3.
Tingnan natin yan, no? Pero ang ganda na pinakita niya, he's had a couple of offensive rebounds, may mga putback yan, drive to the basket, may dalawang tres pa, at may rebound pa. Itong si Jeff Gibbs.
Kala ko, titira ka agad si Tabuse. Pupunta sa may kanto si Tabuse. Siya ba hanapin ni Taves? Looking for 3 in a row! That was a hate check.
Medyo namimihasa ka na, Jeff Gibbs, no? Kung maka tatlong tres ka. Pero, not to take anything away from me, he's been a great energy guy para sa Brex ngayong Game 2.
Time for maybe just 3 more possessions. Sabi ni Taves, ako naman ang tatravel.
Medyo pilit yun mula kay Kai Taves, no? Yan ang parang difference silang dalawa ni Ko Flippin, no? Si Kai Taves, maganda ang kanyang hesitation, pero ang kanyang decision making ang medyo suspect pa, no? Compared to Ko Flippin.
Looking for a consolation 3. It's not there. They're gonna have to take one more shot here because may diferensya dun sa game clock at sa shot clock. Hindi ko alam kung sumisigaw yung mga fans ng Tabuse. Tabuse.
Tabuse o Takeuchi.
Hindi na natin sila makita. Hindi! Makikita pa natin. 11.5 seconds na natitira. Pero mukhang hindi na nga sila titira. Sabi ni Gibbs, ako na. Gonna get past the timeline at dyan po magtatapos ang ating game number 2 at tabla na po ang ating serye at 1 apiece.
Well-deserved na panalo to para sa Utsunomiya Brex, Anthony. Ganda na pinakita ng kanilang star player na si Ryan Rossiter. No? I think, 17 points, 11 rebounds, 6 assists, at 3 steals. Dagdagan mo pa ng 2 3-pointers. Siya talaga ang bumuhat sa Utsunomiya Brex ngayong hapong ito para sa big Game 2 win nila kalaban sa Chiba Jets.
Wag po kayo alis. Meron po tayong mga interviews. Makakausap natin si Hiyajima, si Rossiter, of course, Nabe time. Itong si Watanabe, makakausap din natin together with Coach Ryuzo Anzai. Yan ang ating quarter scoring and you can see a very low scoring fourth period. Alam mo, Enzo, parang medyo nahirapan yung dalawang koponan to start out. Medyo, kung tutusin mo yung Utsunomiya, there was no sense of urgency. Para sa Chiba naman, parang wala na silang gana. Kaya, nakita natin, 15 points and 11 points lang ang kanilang naitala. But in the end, a resounding victory still para sa Brex.
Well, credit kay Coach Anzay at sa buong koponan ng Utsunomiya Brex. No? Kinailangan talaga nilang mas may gana ngayong Game 2. At kitang-kita natin yan from minute 1 up until minute 40, talagang namayagpag ang energy at ang sense of urgency itong Utsunomiya Brex. No? At talagang pinakita nila yung kanilang true game na hindi natin nakita kahapon in Game 1. No? Kahapon, ang lamya ng laro ng Brex. Ngayon naman, sila talagang mas sharp ang execution at mas energetic on both sides of both ends of the floor. Kumbaga, mas magandang shooting, rebounding, at playmaking from the Brex in Game 2.
At yan po yung ating mga players. Obviously, they are very happy because they have tied the series at one apiece at sa amin ni Hejima. Alam mo, hindi na ako masyado nakapuntos ngayon, pero yung playmaking niya talaga malaking tulong sa araw na to, Enzo.
Totoo yan. No? Kung titingnan mo yung box scores, Anthony Hejima, Game 1, 5 points. Game 2, mas konti pa. 3 points lang si Makoto Hejima. But nagka 2 rebounds, 2 assists. So, kung titingnan mo, okay pa rin ang impact niya. Positive pa rin naman ang impact ni Makoto Hejima. Pero syempre, kung ikaw si Coach Anzay, aasahan mo pa rin na sa Game 3 sa Martes, ay mas maganda pa ang ipapakita ng iyong veteranong gwardya para talagang umangat ang Brex sa Game 3.
さあまずは宇都宮ブレックスにはなくてはならない存在比江島誠選手です。比江島選手、こちらの方へお願いいたします。コート中央の方に。さあ比江島選手、第2戦千葉にやられたらやり返す、そんなゲームだったと思います。勝利した今のお気持ちは。
At ito na nga, nakikita natin si Makoto Hejima, no? Isa sa mga veteranong gwardya ng Japan. No? Isa sa mga icon ng national team nila. Isa sa mga leader ng Utsunomiya Brex.
そうですね、もう本当にラスト一戦なので、本当に全力でチーム全員で勝ち取れるようにしっかり戦っていきたいと思います。
また個人としては初の B リーグファイナルへの勝利、そういった思いもあるかと思います。
Sabi nga ni Makoto Hejima, no, na nagsimula pa lang sa tip-off ang energy na pinakita ng Utsunomiya Brex. No? At talagang kailangan nila yun para makabawi sa Game 2 ngayon, kalaban ng Chiba Jets.
また選手スタッフもそうですが、今会場にいるファン、そしてテレビ画面を通じて見ているファンの皆様にもぜひ最後に一言お願いいたします。
Kita-kita nyo naman, no? ang fandom ng Japanese basketball, yellow shirts for Chiba for Utsunomiya fans, red shirts naman para sa Chiba fans. May mga, ayan, may magandang picture pa si Hejima na may baby heart na pinakita. No? Si Hejima medyo he feels bad for himself kasi medyo hindi magandang contribution na on offense, no? Pero nangangako si Hejima na mas magiging agresibo siya pagpasok niya sa Game 3 sa Martes. At syempre, pinasasalamatan ni Hejima ang mga fans ng Brex sa walang sawang pagsuporta sa kanila. At sana'y bumalik sila at sumuporta pa rin sa Brex sa Game 3 ngayong Martes.
But that doesn't matter anymore. Now we got to get ready for Tuesday.
Ito naman si Ryan Rossiter, ang isang naturalized player ng Japanese national team. Double-double ang kanyang naitala ngayon. 17 points, 11 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 steals at 2 3-pointer para kay Ryan Rossiter.
その試合を振り返りますと本当にハードなプレー、まさにブレックスメンタリティ、炸裂な試合だったと思いますが、試合を振り返っていかがでしょうか。
Tingnan natin kung anong sasabihin niya ngayong post-game.
Yeah, like I said, I thought we started the game hard with a lot of intensity, took care of rebounding early, really pushed tempo. Towards the end, we made a couple of mistakes that we got to clean up. But overall, we played hard, we played together the entire game.
しっかり試合
Kaya
の
kita
入
nyo
りか
naman,
らハードでプレーして、
gaya nga nasabi ni Rossiter, they started the game with a lot of
頑張ったと
intensity
思いますけれども、
and they took care of rebounding. At yung dalawang bagay na yun, ang talagang kailangan nilang matuunan dito sa Game 2 kasi yun ang mga rason kung ba't natalo sila kahapon sa Game 1. Na-out-rebound sila ng Chiba, mas madaming energy ang Chiba kahapon sa Game 1. Magandang bawi ngayong hapon naman ang ginawa ni Rossiter at ng Utsunomiya Brex.
Thank you guys for coming out. You know, it was a great atmosphere, both games, but we're going to need more energy from Brex fans on Tuesday.
本日もたくさんの応援ありがとうございました。とても素晴らしいエナジーで、1戦、2戦戦いましたが、第3戦勝つためにはブレックスファンの皆さんのエナジーがもっと必要です。
Sabi ni Rossiter, no? They're gonna get ready to play even better in front of their Brex fans on Tuesday, no? At inaasahan sigurado ni Rossiter na mananalo sila ng kanilang pangalawang B.LEAGUE title sa Tuesday. Game 3, kalaban ng Chiba Jets.
Ito naman na Enzo, maririnig natin si Hironori Watanabe, si Mr. Nabe Time.
おめでとうございました。
Ang laking bagay dito si Watanabe ngayong hapon, Anthony. He stepped up big time, no? 10 points for Watanabe, 2 tres. Samahan mo pa ng 2 assist. Maganda talagang pinakita, step up big time para sa second unit. Itong si yung tinatawag mo kang Nabe Time, Hironori Watanabe.
Ang una sabi niya, well, Brex had momentum in the first quarter dahil sinabi nga talaga sa kanila ng coach nila, dumipensa muna tayo, yun ang kailangan natin i-focus at yun ang nga naging focus nila. And suddenly, the offense just started to roll. There you can see him turning around, throwing that one up, knowing it was going to go down.
And as a coach, no, you love seeing your second unit players contribute and then feel very good about it, no? At I'm sure si Coach Ansay, yan din ang nararamdaman niya ngayon, na ang dami ng second unit players na nakapag-contribute nga sa kanya. They had a total of 30 bench points, no? Si Jeff Gibbs, kalahati dyan, may 15 puntos. At 10 puntos naman itong si Hironori Watanabe.
Well, Nabe Time continued to say that we wanted to win this. We knew we cannot lose in front of our fans here. Yes, ginawa doon nila lahat ng kanilang makakaya. At yun na nga, sabi niya, yung role niya sa team ay makapagbigay ng shooting para tulungan yung kanilang momentum. At nagawa nga niya. At inaasahan niya na magtutuloy-tuloy ito sa darating na Tuesday para sa game number 3.
At kailangan talaga niyang ipagpatuloy ang kanyang hot shooting, no? Kasi pag napasok na yung mga tres na, Anthony, lalong mapapadali ang buhay ni Ryan Rossiter, ni Makoto Heijima, sama mo na rin si Josh Scott, no? Sa game 3.
Head coach.
At yun talaga yung pagkukulang nila, Enzo. In game number 1, talagang hindi talaga pumasok ng mga tres. And now it did, and that's why it made it so much easier, as you said. Ito na, ang kanilang head coach na si Ryuzo Anzai.
ブレックスらしい戦い、今日はできたんじゃないですか。
そうですね、昨日は本当にファンの皆さんをこうちょっと失望させるようなゲームをしてしまったんで、今日はそれやり返せたんじゃないかなと思います。はい。
横で見ていましたけれども、安西ヘッドコーチを含めコーチ陣、それからベンチに座っている選手たちの声、本当に勢いといいますか、気合というものが伝わってきましたけれども。
うちのチームはね、もうチーム全員で戦ってるんで、今日はそれが出せたんじゃないかなと思います。はい。
Credit din kay Coach Anzai Anthony, no? Ang ganda ng adjustments na ginawa nila ngayong Game 2. Mas may energy at intensity sila, especially on the rebounding, at mas maganda ang kanilang execution. Mas deliberate silang naghanap ng mga open shots ngayong hapon, no? Kaya mas magandang opensa ang nakita natin mula sa Utsunomiya Brex.
Ito mo sabi ni Coach Anzai, sabi niya, yesterday was very disappointing. Hindi daw yun yung ginagawa ng kanyang Brex squad. Kaya sabi niya, sinigurado niya na mag-iiba ang mangyayari sa araw na to. At pati daw yung kanyang bench ay naging agresibo. They played as one whole team at kaya sila nanalo dahil malaking tulong din yung ginawa na in rebounding. I remember you brought it up, Enzo, the fact that entering the first 3 minutes of play, parang 7 o 8 na ata yung rebounds na ginagawa nitong Utsunomiya. Wala pa. May isang rebound ang Chiba Jets.
Totoo yan, Anthony. And that was big kasi, kumbaga, yun ang nag-set ng tone ng buong laro, no, para sa Utsunomiya Brex. Kung kahapon, medyo naging seesaw battle tayo nung first half. Ngayon, after, pagkatapos silang makatala ng malaking lamang no first half, talagang kaya gaya ng sabi mo kanina, no looking back na ang Utsunomiya Brex.
It was a totally different story here today as compared to what happened yesterday sa game number 1. Tignan natin yung mga highlights ng ating game number 2 at medyo may mga konting highlights itong nakapula. Kaso lang, this entire first 5 minutes was dominated nitong Utsunomiya Brex.
Well, that's true, Anthony. No? Even if may mga flashes of brilliance tayong nakita from guys like Sebastian Saiz and even Yuki Togashi sa start ng game, no? Talagang na-overwhelm sila ng energy, ng execution at ng aggression nitong Utsunomiya Brex. No? Ang ganda ng pinakita sa start ni LJ Peak. Medyo hindi pa rin sobrang ganda ng numbers ni Peak, pero at least no first quarter mas aggressive siya. At dahil doon, nag-benefit ang Utsunomiya Brex.
As we take a look at some more of the highlights here, talagang hindi lang talaga dun sa kanilang opensa, hindi lang talaga sa depensa, pero pati na rin sa mga loose balls, Enzo, talaga nakita natin, just like we saw in that play, they were going hard for every ball that was even on the floor.
That's true, no? At yung energy na yon ang missing in action kahapon sa Game 1, kung kaya't sinigurado ni Coach Anzay na mas magiging intense at siguro mas magiging motivated ang kanyang koponan ngayon para talaga mapakita nila kung ano yung tunay nilang laro.
Malaking bagay, kakapasok lang ni Takeuchi. He actually had a putback, so he finished with 2 points. So everybody na talagang ginamit dito ni Coach Anzay, nakatulong in one way or another.
Totoo yan, no? Meron silang 3 player, 4 actually na nakascore in double figures, no? Yan si Rossiter, of course, may 17 points. Si Josh Scott, meron siyang 16 na puntos. Jeff Gibbs off the bench, may 15 puntos. At syempre si Nabe Time Hironori Watanabe, 10 puntos. No? At dahil sa balanced offensive distribution ng Brex, lalong na pressure at nahirapan ang depensa ng Chiba Jets.
It is a totally different front court production para sa Chiba Jets kahapon. Parang hindi sila mapigil-pigil, pero ngayon sa araw na to, parang hindi sila makapag-score. Pero also in fairness, number 1, maganda naman ang depensa na pinakita ng Brex. Pero also number 2, ang dami natin nakita mga bola, Enzo, na halos pasok na, niluwa pa.
Oo. Kung kahapon, yung Brex yung may halong malas, ngayon naman, itong Jets ang may halong sobrang malas, Anthony, no? At idagdag mo pa dyan, may malas ka na nga, ang dami mo pang turnover. 19 turnovers ang na-commit nitong Chiba Jets ngayong hapon, no? At dahil dyan, nagkaroon ng 13 points of turnovers naman ang Utsunomiya Brex, no? At iyan, no doubt ako, Anthony, isa yan sa mga tutuunan ng pansin ni Coach Ono sa paghahanda nila para sa Game 3. Kasi syempre, you cannot turn the ball over 19 times and expect that you will be in a position to win a championship.
Well, nakita natin game number 1, tambak, panalo ang Chiba Jets. Itong sa game number 2, tambak, panalo ang Utsunomiya Brex. Ano kaya mangyayari sa game number 3?
Well, sana dikit, di ba? Sana hindi tambak, no? Ako, kahit sino manalo dito sa dalawang koponan na ito, magiging masaya ako para sa kanila. Pero syempre, ang gusto natin, yung talagang dikit, down-the-wire game, that's truly worthy, no? Of a Game 3.
Ako talagang akala ko, kahit umabot ng Game 3, all the games were gonna go down the wire, but it wasn't the case. Medyo tambakan yung nakita natin in the first 2 games. At yun nga, pinagdadasal natin, kasi syempre, para sa atin, we like to call close games.
Totoo yan, Anthony, no? At syempre, para sa fans din, mas exciting pag medyo dikit ang laban. At ayoko namang i-jinx, no? Pero kutob ko, mas dikit na ang Game 3 natin. I'm sure hindi papayag kahit sinong koponan na matalo sila by 20 or more points in Game 3.
At mamaya-maya makikita po natin yung mga numero at Enzo is gonna break it down for you just so we can have a better picture of what really transpired here in game number 2. Ayan po yung makikita natin yung panelist na nandiyan sa Yokohama Arena.
Hindi po yan ako tsaka si Anthony, Hindi po yan kaming dalawa ni Anthony. Opo, yan po yung mga talagang veteranong Japanese sportscaster mismo, in-house ng B.LEAGUE, kung di ako nagkakamali. No? Pero shout out pa rin to the B.LEAGUE, no, Anthony, for really, kumbaga, breaking barriers, no, and bringing this game and their league to the rest of Asia, no, di ba? Meron nga tayong Tagalog broadcast, kung di ako nagkakamali, meron tayong English, Chinese, Korean, meron pa atang bahasa, di ba, kung di ako nagkakamali, Anthony, no? Kaya napakagandang nitong initiative na ginagawa ng B.LEAGUE. Talagang parang to spread the gospel of Japanese basketball, kumbaga.
At talagang nilalapit talaga nila sa rest of the world. Yun ang talagang pinaka-importante dahil, alam naman natin, napakarami ng mga ligas here in Asia, all over the world. But at the same time, kung ilalapit mo yung mga games dun sa mga fans, talagang mas advantageous yun para sa lahat.
Totoo yan, Anthony, no? At bahagi nga ng initiative na yan ng B.LEAGUE, no? Ang pagbubukas ng kanilang mga pinto para sa mga Asian import, no? Yung tinatawag nating Asian basketball player quota. Kaninang halftime, pinag-usapan yan sa ating isa sa mga videos na pinakita natin ng halftime, di ba? At syempre, ang fellow Filipino natin, kababayan natin, si Thirdy Ravena nga, di ba? Nakapaglaro para sa Sad and Neo Phoenix ngayong season at hindi na malayong mangyari na baka may isa o dalawang Pinoy pa na makasunod kay Thirdy dyan sa susunod na season ng B.LEAGUE, di ba? Hindi na tayo magugulat kung biglang may makita tayong ibang talented Filipino players who will try their luck in the Japanese B.LEAGUE.
I think that's really gonna happen. In fact, para sa mga hindi nakakalam, ito si Thirdy Ravena has actually signed a multi-year contract sa San Neo Phoenix. Kaya, babalik si Thirdy dito sa B.LEAGUE sa darating na Oktubre. At the same time, katulad nga na sabi ni Enzo, sa tingin ko, maraming susunod sa kanyang yapak.
At syempre, pag mas marami pang Asian imports ang pumasok, syempre, lalaki lalo ang fandom at following ng B.LEAGUE, no? At makikita natin, pag nag-start na next season, tingnan natin kung sino magiging defending champion. Kasi nga, ang mananalo sa seryeng ito, ang magiging defending champion papasok sa next season. At tingnan natin kung paano nanalo ang Utsunomiya Brex dito sa Game 2. No? Ang ganda pinakita nila. Field goal shooting, lamang na lamang sila 55% from the 2-point area, 33% from beyond the arc. Ang medyo nangalawang lang siguro ang Utsunomiya ngayong hapon, Anthony, ay free throw shooting nila, 9 out of 18, no? Pero aside from that, across the board, talagang nag-dominate ang Utsunomiya Brex ngayong hapon sa Game 2.
You can see the numbers from the winning squad, the numbers from the losing squad, but in the end, ang pinaka-importante yung mga numero, syempre nakikita natin dito, yung nasa score, 83 para sa Brex, 59 para sa Chiba, kaya magkakaroon tayo ng laro sa darating na Tuesday.
Tama ka, Anthony, no? Tingnan mo naman sa Brex, yung tatlong import nila, talagang kumamada. 17 for Rossiter, 16 for Scott, 15 for Gibbs. Yung pang-apat nilang import, yung inaasahan natin na magiging big-time scorer, si LJ Peak, ay nagtapos with only 8 points. Ako, inaasahan ko, he will come up big or come out guns blazing in Game 3, Anthony.
And there we have some more numbers. What about itong si Gavin Edwards? Talagang parang medyo limited yung kanyang contribution sa game number 2 para sa kanyang koponan.
Totoo yan, Anthony. No? Remember, in Game 1, double-double ang natala nitong si Gavin Edwards. Ngayong Game 2, 12 points, 9 rebounds. No? Hindi naman ganun kasama yung numbers niya, but still, you want some more production from Edwards, especially kasi siya ang anchor ng second unit nitong Chiba Jets. And of course, gaya ng sabi natin kahapon, no, medyo may competition between Rossiter and Edwards. Kasi itong dalawang to, kung di nilang alam, mga Filipino basketball fans, no? Si Ryan Rossiter ng Brex, si Gavin Edwards ng Jets, itong dalawang to ang magko-compete for that one naturalized player spot sa Final 12 ng Japanese national team na maglalaro, hindi lang sa Olympics, pero sa FIBA Asia Cup rin ngayong taon.
At yan po sa inyong screens, game number 3 ng ating NISSAY B.LEAGUE Finals 2020-2021. Gaganapin yan sa Tuesday at 7 in the evening Japanese time. That's 6 in the evening Philippine time. So please do join us for that. Game number 1, napunta sa Chiba Jets. Itong game number 2 sa araw na to, napunta sa Utsunomiya Brex. Kaya meron tayong winner take all. Game number 3.
Hindi ko alam kung sinong pusta mo manalo dyan, Anthony, pero ang feeling ko, itong Brex liamado pa rin, especially after this extremely convincing Game 2 win. Pero gaya nga rin sabi ni Anthony, kita-kits po tayo lahat sa Martes para sa huling laro ng B.LEAGUE Finals ngayong 2020-2021 season.
What a way to end the season. Alam mo, I mean, on a winner-take-all match, Enzo, it can't get any better than that.
At yan ang talagang gustong-gusto na. It's been an exciting B.LEAGUE season, Anthony, no, for a lot of reasons, no? Pero itong dalawang napakagaling na koponan, they deserve to be in the finals and they deserve to play for all the marbles, ika nga, in a Game 3. And sana talaga that Game 3 will be closer than Games 1 and 2 at sana maging explosive and exciting ang makita nating laro sa Martes para sa Game 3 ng B.LEAGUE Finals.
Well, for next season, meron din mga laban ng Gunma Crane Thunders at Ibaraki Robots. Yan ang sa B2 Division. So, ang dami po mga pangyayari dito sa B.LEAGUE, from the B1 competition to the B2 Division. And we thank each and every one of you for joining us this weekend for Games 1 and Games 2. Diyan po nagtatapos ang aming coverage. In behalf of my partner, Enzo Flojo. Ito po si Anthony Sutay. Nagpapasalamat sa inyo lahat. Do join us this coming Tuesday. Till then, have a good afternoon ahead. Take care. God bless.